been waiting for you, Kev boy. We've been waiting on you. I knew his ass was here. I seen him interrupting in a dominant Mysterio's interviews. Somebody out there crying.
What the hell, Cole? Kevin Owens! I thought he had a broken neck! I thought his career was in jeopardy! Obviously, Sami Zayn did too! He looks like he's seen a ghost!
Fight Owens, fight forever. Yo, this guy right here, Kevin Owens,
This place has come unglued!
That's right. Right now, Kevin Owens is where he wanted to be.
Kevin Owens was lost in the ring 17 months ago!
Yeah, he wanted to be
Sensation street fight
to the point of
against Sami Zayn!
Wore shorts and a wrestling shirt to wrestle, just like him.
KO had anterior cervical C5-6 surgery. No one thought he was ever going to wrestle again.
Video and wrestling stuff like they used to. And a lot of people that wrestled in his room,
Are you ready?
they all wrestled. They like all
Fight!
big.
I'm still
He made
stunned.
TNA stars.
As is Sami Zayn, who once again is the victim of managerial malpractice.
Wrestle for him every weekend.
This is now a fatal
and shit like that. And it's because one
one
kid is
contender.
going to play
We're
with
seeing a punch on this meeting WWE title in a year and a half of bottled-up angst. Kevin Owens takes the fight to Gunther and Balor. The prize fighter straight back to doing his thing while Sami Zayn remains shocked, stunned in the corner.
You ain't winning shit,
Sami
man.
Zayn has not moved. Sami Zayn looking on in disbelief. A cannonball by Owens.
Let's go, Owens.
That seems pretty damn good to me.
If Roman loses the championship, we're not even going to talk about it. Oh, look, you know that's his boy, but I'm sorry, gotta be Giants.
Best of friends, but now it's about an opportunity at a championship. And Owens and Zayn unloading on one another in this matchup with the first man getting pinfall or submission. Look at an opportunity for the WWE title. Oh, Kevin Owens looks completely unstoppable. And meanwhile, from behind, Gunther now sent over the top rope. And Kevin Owens running on adrenaline. A fever pitch here in Minnesota. The ultimate slugger, the ultimate...
Oh,
With a
shit.
swanton from the top rope. You are supposed to ease yourself back into the action when you've had a long injury layoff, but Kevin Owens doesn't ease into anything. And Kevin Owens said the hell with that. Head down, swinging for the fences, and he might put it away here, Cole. And Gunther went through a battle with Nick Aldis last night. And there's a swanton by Owens. Kevin Owens looks great in the early going to this matchup. Went for the stunner. Caught him. Owens man got a bit overzealous. Gunther caught him with a sleeper. And now Sami Zayn from behind, protecting the matchup because the first man to get pinfall wins. And now Balor runs into a boot by Gunther. Fast-paced action in the early going here. Oh God, game plans, strategies, be gone. This is basically a legalized riot. Become #1 contender to CM Punk. And Owens, who was knocked out of the ring, you gotta wonder if that early adrenaline rush is starting to wear off here, Wade. I mean, that will beat anybody up to go that hard, that quickly, for that sustained a period of time. Forget the 18 months layoff, but that makes it so much worse for KO. But now, the picture of control, the ring general. Yeah, the career killer. The man who retired Goldberg and Cena and AJ Styles and, well, really, Nick Aldis last night. And
he did not.
To the chop. to Gunther.
Stop lying, Michael. You're pissing me off.
How much did last night against Nick Aldis take out of the ring general on this evidence? Very little, but
Ew, John Cena was retiring.
Isn't enough to win this #1 contenders match in a kick out by Gunther.
as much as we talk about the Sami Zayn issues with management, perhaps Gunther would echo the same problems. Months of frustration for him.
Gunther's on
Controlling his own
SmackDown,
destiny
right?
right now.
The problem is Sami Zayn cannot
This
single
is a
himself out as a
SmackDown.
victim tonight. Balor the victim as well, and a sweep blade by Finn. And now Sami
Raw
Zayn
match
back
started
in the
the first
fray.
night,
And
and
a sweep
SmackDown match
blade to
was
Sami.
the second night.
Finn Balor truly looks back to that guy 10 years ago who set the world ablaze.
And Balor dropping Sami into Gunther. And Gunther now maybe in the drop zone. Finn Balor, who's had a new lease on life since coming to SmackDown. Top rope knot for Balor. Looking for the coup de grace, and moving out of the way is Gunther. And Gunther now with that drop kick, dropping Balor. And now Gunther looking for the power bomb. Stacks up Balor. And now whacks it in. Full Boston Crab. The crab's in on Balor. Submission hold by Gunther. Kevin Owens back.
There
in
you
the
go,
fight.
Kevin.
Yeah, that's the issue in a four-way matchup like this. There's always someone fresh ready to pepper you with shots. Well, no one does it better than the prize fighter Kevin Owens.
I mean, this has been, as mentioned earlier, a year and a half. This has been building it in Kevin Owens. The need to come back. The need to be a part of this. And Gunther stops him in his trap. KO bounce
KO,
right back
beat
up.
that.
Gunther with a
Come on
clothesline.
now.
No signs of fatigue whatsoever to Kevin Owens. And Gunther, who had a hell of a battle last night, already looks like a beaten man here.
And now Balor with a kick to Kevin Owens, stunning him on the top rope.
Balor with that otherworldly athleticism. He's going to need all of that and perhaps more tonight to secure #1 contendership here.
And trying to hook KO, and KO looking to block.
Ooh.
And now look.
Ooh.
Down goes Balor by
Come
Owens.
on. That was
Sami
good.
Zayn now into the fight. Sends
Oh,
Kevin
wow.
Owens out to the floor.
He's gonna
Sami
steal it.
looking to pick the bones of Balor. And a kick out by Finn at 2.
Not a millisecond away from Sami Zayn getting what he rightfully deserves, that #1 contender slot to win his championship back from CM Punk.
Here's the deal. Stop complaining. Stop moaning about this. And win the damn thing, Sami. Shut up your critics by winning the match. It's simple. And Sami now has Balor perched on the top rope. Always the victim.
Yeah, he has always been the victim. Infractions and managerial negligence. But right now, in full control was Sami Zayn.
You may be the only person in the world complaining that Gunther and Owens has been added to this matchup. Oh, and Balor dropped off the apron to the door.
There's a lot of ride all guys who are with me on this one.
Kevin Owens, top rope, looking to take out Sami
It's
Zayn.
over.
Sami got the knees up, and it caught Owens in the neck. The surgically repaired neck of Kevin Owens as he came down with a swanton. And now the official, Ryan Tran, checking out Owens and backing Sami off.
Get out the way, referee! Let Sami finish the job!
Well, Sami, I thought he was going to show some compassion, but he realizes now that his injured friend Owens is in position for a Maluma kick.
No time for compassion here.
Gunther now with a sweeper. A sweeper by Gunther.
The move that finished Nick Aldis off last night.
Oh, double coup de grace.
Top rope. Balor with a coup de grace. Balor will he become the #1 contender? Balor puts him up with a right hand.
God, just fingertips to the head of Finn Balor, and that was 2.99 seconds. Oh, look at this on a Sami Zayn who's getting choked out by Gunther, unable to protect himself. That was over if not for the brilliant timing of the ring general.
What an incredible way to start off SummerSlam
Only way
Sunday.
I know he does it
Balor,
whenever he don't
Zayn, and
sprain-
Gunther.
like, he
And
don't
yes,
sprain his
folks,
ankles.
Kevin
He has
Owens,
his feet
a
up
part
like
of this
this.
fatal four-way.
Jumping down.
He was part of the fatal four-way. We've not seen much of Owens since that attack to the neck.
Gunther, Balor, big combination here, and Gunther's got to release the hold. Kevin Owens back in the fight. Super kick to Gunther. That may have knocked out a tooth. Stunner!
Let's go.
Gunther now, looking with a
What?
sweeper.
What? Night-night. Oh.
Kevin Owens just on a
You too?
different level
What?
here.
Good night.
Blue Thunderball by Sami for the win. Kevin kicks out.
just agonizingly close for the working class hero himself, Sami Zayn.
The self-proclaimed working class hero, Sami Zayn.
Familiar to millions is Sami Zayn, a leader towards ride or dies. The salt of the earth, Sami Zayn, put this one away.
Looking for the Haluma kick, and Kevin Owens coming with a super kick to the face. Sami stunned. KO.
Let's
stunned.
go.
Cover. Welcome back, Kevin Owens.
That's how you put on the show, motherfucker.
WWE title. Here is your winner, Kevin Owens.
So far, one in our first time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the KO show.
1 minute kid.
Wow.
Well, nobody
Luther, nigga, you wasn't one of you did double shit, stupid.
coming, but this is the moment. Sami Zayn thought he had it in the bag, but of course he's been screwed over once again. Another chapter in a library's work of legitimate grievances. Well, this boot right to the jaw of Sami
Hey,
Zayn.
listen, enough of Sami Zayn, enough of the grievances. Let's talk about the return of that man, Kevin Owens. 17 months on the shed. No one thought this man was going to return. I talked to Kevin Owens just a few months ago. He was emotional. Never thought he would step foot back inside the square circle. And he shows up tonight, and he becomes the #1 contender for CM Punk's WWE Championship.
I want him to do something. He deserves it.
Fight! Owens! Fight! The cast of Super Troopers 3 just witnessed a classic. Every shenanigan has led to this. It's Theaters Friday. Get tickets now.
For 25 years, they've pushed buttons,
You stop laughing right now.
pushed limits,
Give me a liter of
What's your
and
priority?
pushed their luck.
Oh, really?
But it's never too late to push things a little farther.
Oh, no.
On August 7th, comedy makes a comeback.
This guy's actually kind of cute.
Super Troopers 3, rated R, August 7th.
What unforgettable night! And wherever you're watching, DoorDash delivers the moment. DoorDash, official delivery partner of WWE. When the bell rings, it's time
Because you know
to
his
DoorDash.
daughter
How about you order some DoorDash for us here at
and
ringside?
his
Wait,
mom-
no,
her
you're
mom
too cheap.
calls her
Hey,
nigger,
coming up
and
next,
he's
ladies
not
and gentlemen,
talking to
that man,
Mhm.
Rick
He's not
Williams,
talking to
will
her.
defend the United States
Yeah.
Championship
He's divorced and
against
everything.
the returning Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin said this was a different Corbin than you've ever seen before. He's got his sights set on the goal, maybe next at SummerSlam.
I don't really care for him. And you're going to see why.
This
He
summer,
came back and attacked. The reason why he got a match was for the U.S. Championship because he attacked Trick after one of his matches.
control the chaos, rule the ring. Fight for SummerSlam. Get ready.
This is most wireless networks, packed with all sorts of people doing all sorts of things. And this is FirstNet, a clear wireless link built with and for first responders. Because a network that's not just for anyone, helps everyone. FirstNet, built with AT&T, dedicated to first responders.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. Tremfya can help with remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and 2 years. Some have visible repair of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
Nah, I'm not going.
Yes. Just say yes.
Ah,
Why not? Sleep. When you're my age. That's more like it. Legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time.
What is it about the Burger King original chicken sandwich? It starts with the bite. Crispy, then tender, juicy, perfectly seasoned, unmistakable. The long shape, one of one. Still hits, like it did in 1979. Originals don't chase trends, they set them.
I never liked Crystal. He's back, y'all.
Ron pulled out his own one. The clock threw something out of the troll's hand.
Ricardo likes
There was a blinding flash of red light.
well, you could just give me a chicken sandwich. Oh, Dad tried to call. Fudge crackers.
Harry Potter, the full cast audio editions. Listen on Audible.
Sorry.
Bob's Discount is about to go even
Come on,
further.
relax.
The Massachusetts sales tax holiday is officially the weekend of August 8th and 9th, but you can pre-select right now at Bob's Furniture. That's right. Pick out your furniture now in store.
How one out there? Liquid IV is the hero I need today.
I don't know. Like, that's like really.
For the first time,
I don't know.
the
It's
chance
mind-blowing.
to change
What?
the outcome.
About how he can't get his security card,
Heartbeat.
but he was able to get his ID.
What if you could send a file and take it back?
Now that
Protect every file on every system, everywhere.
Welcome.
they have a picture of him.
Unshare with certainty.
Before there was no picture, they didn't
The
know. They
world
just had the
may never
name.
be the same again.
Now he's actually in the database.
Tonight's special big
You know what
camera
I'm
is brought to you by Cricket. Join Cricket
It was just
Wireless
the name
to get reliable
and a number.
nationwide 5G
Now there's a
on
picture
AT&T
to the
network.
name and the number and the date of birth.
Hey, LJN WWE Superstars action figures are back and better than ever.
From the government
Bringing the
official.
unmistakable retro style fans know
But
and
you
love
gotta get
to an
it
all-new
right. So
lineup.
you're gonna have to
Wave
get real
5
ID.
arrives at Target in early 2027.
You can't put the
It
phone
features the Iron Sheik and special feature Hogan figures. LJN WWE Superstars Wave 5 now at Target. Williams will defend the United States Championship against the returning Baron Corbin here at SummerSlam.
This nigga old. Yeah, he old. He was better when he had long hair. He had long hair. He cut it off to be bald. He had long hair. Like Roman Reigns, how his go down, he had long hair. Cut it off. And that's when he turned weird. He turned weird and
WWE. He said he needed to
He
get
didn't
a
wanna watch
bad
this.
taste out of his mouth. He said he needed to reinvent himself. He needed to find himself. He needed to understand what that missing edge was for him to be a massive superstar of caliber here in WWE. Corbin did just
He looks
that.
like a joke
Went out
without
wrestling
it.
all over
I'm
the
gonna be
world.
honest with you. He
In
looks
fact,
like a joke
he's
to
a
me.
legitimate badass. We'll tell you all about that in just a moment. And this match is brought to you by Nimrod, Green Day Comedy, August 14th only in theaters. Corbin is a part of JBJJF, that is Jiu-Jitsu. He's part of the Masters program. He's an ultra heavyweight. He's number 2 in the world weight, and he's won over 20 gold medals.
Just adding to that legitimacy he already had, the size, the Golden Gloves boxing background, championships of plenty in WWE, and maybe one more imminently.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the
Yachty about to become a
self-proclaimed
wrestler.
best man to ever reign, Lil Yachty.
He's better than the other one.
That's right,
Came out
baby.
smoking and shit.
Minnesota, what's the
The one they took the
deal?
song off, I forgot his name.
Check it out, baby. I'm
Not
gonna keep it
ASAP
real.
Rocky,
Right,
the other
look.
one. He
I ain't gonna
sings
take up too much time. Look, I'm sending somebody 6'5", 250 pounds your way. Alright? Make some noise for my dog, Trick Willie!
Oh yeah, Williams is Willow, sorry. Whoop that trick! Whoop that!
Uh-huh. Get him. Yeah. Uh-huh. What? That's that man right there. You know why I respect that man right there? Because he got my last name, Holmes. Oh my God.
Where, Willie? Well, let's just start calling down the store. I'm like, Willie! Billy Will! Billy Will!
Trick Williams won the United States Championship from Sami Zayn back in WrestleMania. He enters his first SummerSlam tonight against the man who held the United States Championship once in his career, Baron Corbin, a man who was also won King of the Ring and Money in the Bank. And Baron Corbin claims Trick Williams is going to feel like he's in quicksand in this match tonight.
They're whack. They're whack.
So nobody does style, nobody does charisma, nobody does pizzazz quite like the United States champion Trick Williams. But does he have the substance?
And here we go. And Williams goes right after Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin has attacked Williams in recent weeks. Trick Williams has not forgotten that. Face first goes Corbin. And a tip up by the United States champion.
I was going to say, does he have the substance to
Can't even
contend
do it
with an
on the
oversized, hard-nosed fighter like Baron Corbin? And the answer apparently
Oh, he's
is
just
yes.
smacked the shit out of
Great
him.
slap
You
to
see that
Corbin.
shit?
You've heard that one over the past several weeks, Baron.
One of the things Baron Corbin said about Trick Williams is you act before you think. Corbin talked about learning patience when he was away from WWE.
Well, all of his attacks thus far on Trick Williams have been timed to perfection. Exactly when Trick Williams is at his guard drop. Now, the problem here is the guard is firmly up, and Trick Williams was primed and ready to defend that title.
Official Jason Ayers is going to have his hands full of this one. As Corbin is sent shoulder first into the barricade in front of the timekeeper's area.
It's simple with Corbin. He is a highly skilled but old school.
Yeah, he was an All-American.
Now Trick Williams is ready.
We didn't notice him. He was still so young. He wasn't even in WWE yet.
And this is unique for the champion to do this. Remember, champion's advantage tonight. Corbin will need to pin or submit Trick Williams to win the title.
His feet is so
Be very
big.
careful messing around with tables and weaponry in a match like this. And
Corbin, understanding that, rolled into the ring to break the count.
ready to get away from that table, whatever was getting trucked up by Trick Williams, but now
Did you expect to see Corbin on the retreat early on in this match?
I certainly did not, but I did expect Trick Williams to come out the blocks hot, and it's really rocked. Baron Corbin is retreating into a shell.
Oh, look out, D6!
Well, perhaps laying in the way there, playing a little possum was Corbin. About that patience and that time in taking down Trick Williams, and that was a heavy landing.
Indeed, Baron Corbin has not had a match for the United States Championship in more than 8 years. He's never won at SummerSlam. Again, a countdown victory does not help Corbin.
Make my son
With
not
the
walk
United
over
States
here,
title
right?
on the line, and the official at a count of 5, and Corbin realizes he's going to have to get Williams back in the ring.
Yeah, I think Corbin's still shaking off those
I ain't never
cobwebs
seen
after
a
that
blind.
relentless attack from Trick Williams, but that deep 6 on the floor that you brought up, Colin, it really has.
Come on, Tricky!
Straight to a steel pole, not going to help the champ.
You know,
And now Williams going to shoot shoulder first into the steps. Let's
This
not
shit looks
forget
like how
what
quick
Baron
his head
Corbin
is.
is made of. We talked about all his accolades.
Yo,
Here's a
what's
guy
up, y'all?
who retired the
SummerSlam part
great
2.
Kurt Angle as
I'm
well.
late to the function.
He's been in these big time moments
So if
before
you see
taking on
everything
the
that I
deep 6
didn't see
that
yet,
planted
please don't say
not
nothing.
only spine
Don't say
first, but the
nothing.
back of
You
the
just
head
smack
hard
up your
against the
mouth.
floor there. And the champ, Trick Williams, really has not looked the same ever
Back
since.
here.
I think we're going to learn a lot about the champion here tonight. Corbin quickly on the attack, and now the big right hands. A round and pound attack of Corbin on Trick Williams, wearing the United States champion down, much to the chagrin of the crowd here in Minnesota.
On the outside, who is unable to assist his man whatsoever here. And what a beating this has turned into by Corbin.
A very aggressive Corbin is really yapping inside with a look of disgust. I told you, wait, this is a much different Baron Corbin than we saw the last time around.
It's complete control. You could not get two more polar opposite superstars. There is no flash. There is no style to Baron Corbin. It's pure and simple, old school, meat and potatoes, pure substance.
These two did meet once back in the day, a number of years ago at NXT.
They not if
And
I
that can
should
come
buy
so
it
far since that time. Off a clothesline.
Rick Williams was certainly not the finished article several years ago in NXT. A lot of people think he is now, though.
Look at this way. The aggression in Baron Corbin tonight as he is beating the hell out of the United States champion.
July gone, but they still July to me.
Entirely new test here for Trick Williams to try and navigate, and these are part of the learning curves for newer superstars such as Trick Williams. Everything has gone right since he got called up from NXT, but he may be hitting a brick wall
You
here
got a
tonight.
micro impression too.
Baron Corbin said it's time to back up all that potential tonight, kid.
My micro impression is more promising.
Blow again.
The Spanish one is
Williams is just trying to get back into this fight.
Well, again, it's up a little bit of breathing room. Make no mistake, Trick's a bit lad himself.
She's married.
And Corbin out.
Please.
And the official warning Corbin a little bit of leeway here in this title match.
And maybe two
Yeah, I'm not sure how wise that was of a Willie Yachty to get into the face of Corbin. I mean, I admire the courage, but
No, she don't. She lying, not me.
Do not
23.
provoke that.
I've been doing this for 3 years. I'm not gonna redo it. I can only do it on the phone when I'm talking to somebody.
Willie Yachty with the
Trick stick.
Baron Corbin now retreating.
I mean, the last thing Baron Corbin wants is to get a disqualification
You're
victory
talking
and
about
not
me.
win the title, Cole. Well played.
Nobody
You
calls
talk-
Corbin into the
you're supposed to be the damn
has an opportunity to fight back into
You're
this.
supposed to be the
Ducks
people
underneath.
on the
There's
phone
an
trying to get in
effort.
contact with you. You say
That was a
wrong.
huge mistake
So
by
it was
Corbin
like,
getting
it's
involved with
like,
Yachty.
yeah.
And that distraction has completely turned it
Yeah,
around.
say,
A couple of those spinning heel kicks by
don't say,
Second in the boot
Oh, well, you supposed to know what you're
I
talking
would love
for.
to hear how Booker T called that move on WWE Radio right now.
Shucky ducky quack quack indeed. Shucky ducky quack quacking all night. If his man Trick Willie puts this one away, take another lock. But a high impact blockhead, and that is a massive frame of Baron Corbin. All 6-8 of it crashing out of the back.
Yachty trying to rally the crowd here at US Bank Stadium. Williams now with Corbin up on his shoulders.
Powerful dude picking up Baron Corbin like that.
That's Corbin raking the eyes yet again. The official did not see it.
I do the same thing.
Cunning veteran
Tossing
tactic.
attitude.
Referee knows something happened.
I
He didn't
will
see it. You can't disqualify.
You get LaGuisha.
And now Corbin. And from behind, little Yachty with the stick to the back. The official didn't see it. Down goes Corbin.
Over.
Covered by
Come on!
Kick out by Corbin.
God, and he wrinkled identical to the playbook of Trick Williams, almost a Death Valley driver right
Wow,
there.
it's crazy. They had today's matches longer than
To the back that
yesterday's matches.
actually broke the
They better
trick
be
stick.
longer.
And the Death
They
Valley
better be
driver
longer.
still managing to kick out.
Yeah, little Yachty thought that was it.
They better be
Can't
longer
believe that
because
didn't
yesterday
take
was
Baron
flat.
Corbin
Every
out.
match.
Slowly trying to
Except
make
one.
it back to his feet.
Yo,
Very
Trick's
Yachty
head
did
is
get
bleeding.
pie-faced by Corbin a little
His head
earlier.
is
That's
busted.
his reward.
And Trick got caught. Almost went for deep six again. Corbin with a boot drops the champ to a knee.
On the other side of his head.
Both men really clinging on at this point. Both men hurting.
Oh,
Went
there
for
you
the
go,
base.
there you go.
Ended up on his feet. Caught him. Trick caught him. Cover now. On Corbin. And Baron gets the shoulder up.
So much balance and timing from that spinning kick there from Trick Williams. And frustration really setting in for the champ, who thought he was home and dry there.
Now
I'm
Trick
digging
Williams
your shorts.
needs
They
to try
all
to go to
make
his
sure we're
bread and
shorts.
butter. The trick shot
all
to
in my
take out
underwear.
Baron Corbin here.
I know.
He used to wear the underwear.
Baron slowly making it to his
Close
feet.
with it on
Oh,
the
nobody home.
boxing
Corbin
shorts.
wisely
His
rolled
shorts
out to
actually
the
used to say
apron.
Trick
Great
on them.
vet instincts and baiting in the champ once again.
Trick Willie. They used to say Trick Willie on them, but
Corbin with his eyes on the United States Championship.
Corbin's going to be very careful here. I don't know what he's cooking on, but I don't think this is smart at all.
And little Yachty now engaged in a tug of war with Corbin over the championship. Oh no! Table, trip pump Corbin. The Corbin bounced into Yachty and he went through the table. And now Corbin with the title off the face of Williams. The official was looking at Yachty.
they better
Baron
not give
Corbin
this
now.
motherfucker this title.
End of days! Cover! Corbin wins the title! Here is your winner! And new United
All the matches have been going my way. Thank you for that.
The Usos and Jacob Fatu
Baron
laid
Corbin
down
was dangerous, but now he is opportunistic.
Royce
He is a
Keys,
veteran.
LA Knight,
He has the
and
patience most
Solo
importantly
Sikoa.
of all,
Yesterday they
he
lost.
has the
And you know, like when whoever gets laid out,
A very aggressive
You know what I'm saying?
Baron Corbin wins the United States
They still
Championship for the second time in his career.
Oh,
And Wade,
yesterday.
what a way to return to WWE.
And this is what we got Trick Williams and put it to bed with that spinning bump kick. Not quite enough. Baron Corbin
You know
is
what they're
rather
probably
tough,
gonna
and this
have
is
to
where
do?
things are
They're probably gonna have
completely
to do
insane.
SummerSlam.
The hype man himself, Lil
Probably
Yachty,
might give the US
getting
Championship
blasted
back.
through that table, crashing hard to the floor.
So that-
And amidst the chaos, referee taking his eye off the ball. That's the opportunity Baron Corbin needed to drop Trick Williams with the goal.
They rather
Finish
him
this off
get
with
I know, I kind of nobody his Solo's up there favorite.
US title
Yeah.
reign. Welcome to the new champ, Baron Corbin.
give Trick back his title. That's his custom-made title.
A disappointed Trick Williams who will not forget the way he lost his title to that man.
And I say that's
Baron
fucked up because this
Corbin.
is his first SummerSlam. Being on the main roster.
How are you opening for Green Day?
Honestly, I don't know.
Are you gonna kiss? Maybe. If you come back.
Bro, I don't know. They need to give him that IC title,
Mushrooms?
bro.
What? No.
They need to. He's not.
I don't
He don't
want
have a
to
match today. No, he didn't have one yesterday.
Women's WWE Champion Rhea Ripley is out indefinitely with an injury. So tonight we will crown an interim WWE Women's Champion. 5 women compete in the ultra dangerous ladder match. It's next at SummerSlam.
If you
I don't know
could
why the
ask
fuck
one
Tiffany
question,
Stratton in here. She
what
already got
would
a
you
fucking
ask?
belt.
Who
Is she gonna
will
give that
win
one up?
today? Will it rain tomorrow?
She wanna be in it because she
Will there
says,
be peace this year?
her and what you call her are good friends.
Can we
Who?
predict
Her and who?
the future?
Jade.
The people who never stop asking
Jade's good friends
are the
with
ones who find the answers.
Really?
She's
She's a
afraid.
girl's girl.
Yeah, she that character she plays is
Hot one out there.
bullshit.
Clinically back
But
sugar-free
she's actually a good
hydration.
person. Her and Naomi are very
Feels like a
close.
brand new day.
Bianca very close. Her and Charlotte very close.
He's
Yeah,
right.
her and Charlotte, yeah. Her and Charlotte
What
are
ID
real
and
good.
Spider-Man, brand new day.
This is Most Wireless Networks, packed with all sorts of people doing all sorts of things.
My girl Rhea Ripley.
And this
But
is
Rio's
First
out.
Rhea's out with it.
Clear Wireless Line,
Huh?
built with and for first
Yeah,
responders.
well, yeah, basically it's vacated now.
This
Because they
network
say
is
that
not
it's
just
gonna be
for
until she comes back. They're not just sending her
helps
back that time.
everyone.
She's gonna have to
First
fight
Net,
Just
built
like
with AT&T,
Naomi.
Yeah.
dedicated
Naomi
to
get off
first
the fight. They're
responders.
not gonna just hand it
back to her.
No,
No.
she have to.
Moderate to
She's gonna
severe
come back
Crohn's
and
disease
this
or
is how-
ulcerative
how
colitis
she's
It's
gonna
not gonna be like she's
coming
gonna be at the
back.
back of the line. She get to
No.
go. As soon as she come out, she get to fight for that.
Yeah, she's
Break
gonna be
away
like,
to
I'm taking
what's
back what's
possible
mine.
with Trimfire.
I'm here to take back what's mine. That's
Whoever she.
The only
Yeah.
IL-23 blocker for Crohn's and UC to offer self-administration from the start.
Trimfire
Bow,
helps
bow,
with symptom relief as
bow.
early as 4 weeks.
Snatch.
Remission at 12 weeks.
I wanna see
1
the
year
dragon.
and 2 years.
Yo, and then Jay Cargill has said in
Some
an
have
interview,
visible repair of their intestinal lining.
he is never seen.
Serious allergic reactions,
Yo, I'd be always
increased risk of
interested.
infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB.
He's all over.
Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a
But
vaccine. Break away with Trimfire.
yeah, I had posted her on
Backed by
my phone the
over
other day.
15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor
It was
about
saying,
Trimfire
I
today.
miss you. When are you coming back? And then I put
Yes.
Trinity 5 too. Like, girl, when are you coming back? I need you back. Like,
Just say
wrestling
yes.
hasn't been the same since you left.
Why not?
But yo, they said Jay Cargill
Sleep.
said that when that rivalry
When you're my
when
age.
Naomi attacked her,
It's more like it.
remember when Naomi
Legendary moment, starting the light. It's Miller time.
So
This is the Burger King original chicken sandwich. Yeah, the long one. Try the classic. With the crunchy, creamy, loaded jalapeno. Or the smoky, bacony club. This lineup is loaded with flavor for days.
That shit was so funny.
Harry Potter, the full cast audio editions. Listen on Audible.
Bob's discount is about to go even further. The Massachusetts sales tax holiday is officially the weekend of August 8th and 9th, but you can pre-select right now at Bob's Discount Furniture. That's right, pick out your furniture now, in-store or by phone, and save the sales tax. We'll write your order and process it over the tax-free weekend. Because when you save the sales tax, Bob's Discount goes even further, with no phony sales and no phony gimmicks ever. Oh my God!
Bob's Discount Furniture.
Come on, boys!
That's what I was talking about.
The coat has arrived. The greatest cash backer of all time. Let's talk about it.
You can't just crown yourself. You gotta earn that title.
I do earn 1.5% cash back on my lemon pepper stack.
Cute. I earn cash back on glitter because cash back should sparkle.
Well, I've got this one. I got the bling too.
That's your comeback.
I got the.
That's my cash back.
Yeah.
This ain't right.
Cash back like a pro with Chase Fam Unlimited. How do you cash
It's
back?
already bad enough, nigga. You wearing that.
SummerSlam is presented by Gears of War. eBay. Pre-order and get open beta early access starting August 6th. And by Wingstop, made to order, always fresh. Get flavor delivered to your door at wingstop.com. And by Chase Freedom. the official credit card of SummerSlam.
The Intercontinental.
Hey everybody at ringside here tonight, Michael Cole and Wade Barrett for SummerSlam Sunday. And congratulations to the new United States champion, Baron Corbin.
Yeah, he looked completely reinvigorated. He's retooled and he's going to overwhelm a lot of opponents with that size and aggression. And crucially, he now holds the U.S. title.
Also at ringside tonight, our Spanish announce team, Marcelo Rodriguez, Jerry Soto in the house. Hi guys.
Amigos, seguimos con las emociones de SummerSlam en su segunda noche con la misma pasión y la misma familia hispana al pie del cañón. Nos espera muchísima más acción y no podemos esperar por quién va a ascender esa escalera a la gloria en SummerSlam.
Pero la gloria, o sea, la SummerSlam.
If you can't be with us in Minneapolis today, the best place to watch SummerSlam is in Cosm. Check out the WWE Network doing SummerSlam in Cosm in Los Angeles, Dallas, and the newest location, the home of Sunday night's main event, Atlanta. Cosm is like nothing you've ever seen or experienced. When you can't
Thanks for the
light.
light. That's the white man.
And they're also enjoying SummerSlam around the world, including in Orlando, your own stomping grounds. How about Delhi, India, Glasgow, Scotland, Quezon City in the Philippines, and
I need an Austin 316 t-shirt.
it is now time to crown an interim WWE Women's Champion. It is a
last legends in this match. He says he used to want to be white.
Yeah, I knew that. You didn't know that?
No. Yes, he did, Mom. He used to want to wear the button-ups.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Brian.
He was like, my mom, call me Brian. And the school told me, like, you have to be so Brian.
Don't listen to him. That's just something I let him be at going down.
I feel him, Brian. You feel Brian.
But my girl Chelsea, my girl Shelley is in here.
Tiffany Stratton wearing the colors of the NFL's Minnesota Vikings for this matchup here tonight. And she hopes to
I don't know why the fuck that looks so
Tiffany's two
weird.
titles because she's the United States champion. Wait, she could become the interim WWE Women's Champion.
This lady has the kind of athletic gifts that would serve her very well in a ladder match environment. She has won a ladder match before, Money in the Bank in 2024.
Her bottom looks thin.
Yes, I'm happy.
Is coming.
Act too well. Don't be acting too good. Come on, Storm. Just grab it. You like this. Look. Oh, you got too much show. You got too much show. Stop. Stop. You walking out with your title. You walking out with that title.
Jay Cargill with her gear paying homage to the late great Prince. And a huge fan of Prince, of course. He being from Minneapolis. Jay Cargill enters into a ladder match for the very first time in her career. Who can once again become WWE champion.
Yeah, look at the spot. Purple reign as the interim champion in the women's division. There it is, hanging high above the heads of the competitors tonight. And Jay Cargill is a proven commodity at this level.
Beat the hell out of her.
All day. This match is brought to you by Chumba Casino. Step into the ring, play hundreds of casino-style games, and smash boredom. Let's Chumba. Kane and Tiffany with quite the history. They battled for many months over the WWE title.
Chelsea.
interesting story with Chelsea.
That's right.
Her father and her sister are here tonight. She had invited 8 girlfriends from Canada to come down to SummerSlam, and just Chelsea's luck, they couldn't make it because there's an airline on strike in Canada. So Chelsea Green, something always happens to this young woman.
So weird, whenever I invite people to
I know. I hope everybody break her code.
So I feel for Chelsea Green.
Because you never paid for their flights. Poor Gary at WrestleMania.
I paid for your
That was
father
good,
last
right?
night, you
And you know her,
old man.
like, she's gonna get it for that. Chelsea gonna get last for that. What? For cutting her music like that. That's she's doing her pose.
Her first SummerSlam, her first ladder match. The powerhouse, Lash Legend, entering the fray. Now remember the rules. The interim championship's hanging above the ring. You have to climb a ladder, and the first person to retrieve the title will become the interim champion.
Yeah, well, Lash Legend has that huge frame full of fashionable story. You think someone with those long legs may be able to sail a ladder faster than most? But it will be helpful for Lash Legend to power their way up that interim title ASAP. A lot of people do think Lash Legend is the future of the women's division, and she can go a long way to backing up those claims right here tonight.
A hell of a lot of talent in the ring for this match.
For a female, her head is bigger than mine.
Latest edition after being
Yes,
defeating Julia on SmackDown on Friday to complete this feat.
Her and Jay Cargill. Well, Jay Cargill played overseas. Now, bow down to the queen. The greatest of all. 14, what? 14 times? Because they wasn't playing with her. The player said, my daughter's to be champion every fucking year. I love that. Top girl.
From the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Yo, you know her name is
looking to win her 15th World Championship here tonight. Charlotte Flair sets her action in this ladder match. She's had some success over the years in SummerSlam 2016. Sasha Banks for the WWE title. 2018, a SmackDown Championship. Won the tag titles last year. And she's had 6 ladder matches.
14 times, baby. 14 times. Word. Oh, they get it on. They getting it nasty. Woo!
Major beef in recent weeks between these two women. Of course, Jade Cargill did take out Charlotte's tag partner, Alexa Bliss, snapping that arm on SmackDown a few weeks. And these two women, it's been on sight in recent times.
And now Charlotte with that back elbow. The ball continues in the aisleway. And now Tiffany Stratton and Lash Legend get into the fray. And Legend catching Tiffany. There is the power of Legend.
There's so much danger everywhere you look. Ladders can be used to scale heights. They can also be used as weapons.
And Chelsea Green, suicide dive, intercepted by Lash Legend.
Oh!
Chelsea Green
Chelsea, get your ass up out of there.
Dominating.
That was like a horizontal choke slam into the steel. Feeling good right in the other government here is Lash Legend, but getting those ladders into the ring is often quite cumbersome and time-consuming. Lash Legend motoring now to try and get this one put away.
And again, you need a ladder in the ring, so you got to climb it to grab the championship. And Chelsea Green sent over the barricade and into the crowd.
I was going to say in the early goings, I expected Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green to maybe team up. They have been tagging lately on the SmackDown, but Lash Legend simply did not give them that opportunity.
And Charlotte Flair sauntering down to the ring, making sure Lash Legend didn't have an opportunity to set up the ladder. I do want to mention Charlotte's gear tonight, dedicated to Scarlett, a young SummerSlam fan who was battling brain cancer. Sadly,
passed away last month. She
Otis
really
was in
bonded
it,
with Charlotte.
and why this
Helped
nigga get on
Charlotte
one? She stepped on the
troubling
first
times in
thing,
her
and
life.
that shit snapped.
Charlotte said,
Stepped on the
diamonds are
second thing,
forever.
snapped.
So is Charlotte
So he couldn't get
and
up and he
Scarlett.
couldn't get up.
Scarlett's family
The
here
thing
tonight
was too weak.
enjoying SummerSlam.
That's why I say these are like
In
this
and
weak
out of the
metal.
ring, but pure power now from
I felt
right
that.
on the steel.
And how dominant is Lashley in the early going in her first
Well, you
ladder
know, she
match.
ain't got no booty like that, so
I mean, it's a different skill set that you're required to utilize in a matchup like this, and apparently Lash Legend was simply born with it.
Over the years in SummerSlam, we've had 3 tables, ladders, and chairs matches, 4 ladder matches, including 2 classics. We'll never forget 1995. Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, really put the ladder match on the map. And then 2005, when Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero battled for custody of dominance.
Just as it looked like we're going to get ourselves a powerhouse showdown between Lash and Jade Cargill. There is the sometimes tag team from SmackDown, Stratton and Chelsea Green.
They've been very successful teaming together, and now working to take out Jade Cargill and Lash Legend.
When they both don't win this together, but they can certainly take out 3 other women and make it a one-on-one ladder match.
On SmackDown.
Tiffany was hesitant in the beginning to befriend Chelsea Green, but she's bought into it now.
Yeah. Whatchamacallit?
Chelsea Green certainly a little
Charlotte is out.
Can't still when it comes to it. We're going to clock clean right there as the Tiffany Stratton, and we are back.
It's every woman for herself, but there will be some alliances formed as Jade Cargill delivers a German suplex. Meanwhile, the Queen, Charlotte Flair, on the top rope with a flying cross body.
Never celebrate too soon in this kind of matchup. There's always a fresh pair of eyes burning a hole in you from behind.
Charlotte Flair using the ladder as a weapon, completely legal in this match.
Battering ram, and apparently Charlotte Flair doesn't feel ready to start scaling quite yet, knowing full well there's a lot of fresh legs still in this match.
I wonder what, look at this, again, Lash Legend powering Charlotte up on her shoulders, and Lash now in a military
You got your legs crossed? What the hell?
Lash Legend's partner, Nia Jax, is thinking about Lash being in this matchup.
Well, Nia Jax is absolutely furious because not 1 but 2 qualifying matches of her were blown up with disqualifications thanks to Charlotte Flair and Jade Cargill. So I'm sure she's sitting somewhere stewing about that. But
she's jealous of Lash.
Things over, I think.
Nah, she's mad because her 2 matches she had to qualify for the championship match.
Oh, and a code breaker to Legend as she used the ladder to her advantage.
That's why many call Tiffany Stratton the greatest athlete in WWE. Although Charlotte Flair has some claims of her own.
Charlotte and Tiffany with a history as well. If you remember WrestleMania a couple years ago.
Excuse me.
Oh, and Charlotte with a right. Tiffany with one of her own.
Once had the commandeer an interview between these 2, it did not go well. It essentially turned into this.
Look at the kick. Tiffany able to avoid it. Strat now, up and down.
Woo! Girl, you're going to need a new set of teeth.
Beautiful execution there from Charlotte Flair. Such a
missile drop kick by Chelsea. Just got Charlotte, just enough of it.
I'll tell you right
I'm
now,
watching.
Chelsea
It's SummerSlam. Did you forget what day it is?
Sickening ladder landings in the history of women's
You better get on the program. You know I'm on the
your chance to show the
Come on, Chelsea! Come on! All right. It'd be hard to get to me when I'm on my wrestling mojo.
Chelsea's got a chance. No one. Everybody can take it out. Chelsea Green desperately setting up the ladder.
Come on, Chelsea! Get up there! Come on! Prove them fucking wrong! No, these fucking minions!
Big Maverick Nation. There are no disqualifications.
Jade Cargill's bodies, Jade Cargill's faction members.
Come on, Wade. Chelsea Green at the championship won before Big Maverick Nation came out here to beat the hell out of her.
They haven't got anything until that championship is in your hand, and this was always a potential threat to every woman in this match.
And now Jade Cargill has the numbers game.
It's a fix, Cole. That's how you guarantee victory in this game. You stack the deck.
Yeah, Meechin setting up the ladder for Jade Cargill.
Naya, this would be a great time for you to bring your ass
Jade
out.
Cargill.
Yeah!
Charlotte Flair kicked the beat out right into Meechin.
More people bouncing around.
Get her the fuck out of here, yeah!
But Cargill's close.
And now Charlotte trying to drag Cargill off the ladder.
Come on, Charlotte, get back up.
Heel to the jaw, and this is Cargill's to win now.
Push
Now
that damn
Charlotte
ladder.
climbing up the other side. Cargill a fingertip away. Charlotte Flair now looking to run interference.
What a scramble this is turning out to be. And picking himself up to his last region and behind her, I think. Timothy Stratton. It's a four-way.
All four of the women climbing the ladders, closing in on the championship. Something has to give here.
And who is fortune going to favor here? It doesn't look like it's Lash or Timothy Stratton.
It's down to Jade and Charlotte. Jade Cargill is there. She has an opportunity. Charlotte Flair scaling the ladder. Can she prevent Jade from winning the title?
Come on! Come on!
Just a violent scramble. As that championship hangs swinging tight.
Oh!
Women down.
Come on, Chelsea! Chelsea! Get your ass up! Get your ass up! Come up that damn ladder! Come up that ladder!
Chelsea's got the title.
Chelsea! Green! Let's go! Yeah! A president of Chelsea Green. I'm sorry. This is what we do. Bro, I don't care. We're in our home stadium. Mind your business,
Chelsea
dog.
Green for their first world title.
Mind your business.
As far as I'm concerned, Chelsea Green
I don't
is the
understand.
WWE
Jealous, y'all
Women's
jealous.
completely rewriting the script. The dark horse herself, the odds-on outsider, the one woman.
Sorry, Shar. It was
nobody
either you
can
or
adjust
Chelsea.
to. You've done it, Chelsea.
You were Chelsea I was rooting for.
Hey, this
My
is
girl won.
Like Chumba Casino. Step into the ring, play hundreds of casino-style games and smash Florida. That's Chumba.
This is an incredible move by Chelsea Green, sending Timothy Stratton, taking all women out in the match. But this was when B-Fab and Meechin hit the scene, and it looked like the fix was in stacking the deck in favor of the Storm. Jade Cargill with a vicious beatdown.
Yo, it's funny. She
Cargill
was
then
laying
taking a last stretch into
down.
Timothy Stratton, leaving it down to
Wait,
Jade
that's smart.
and
It's
Charlotte
smart, it's
Flair,
smart.
two women who hate each other so badly but took each other out. And dangling from that middle ladder, coming back to life like a prime Undertaker.
Yo, I am so happy. Chelsea Green.
Grabbing gold to the elation of this stadium.
Chelsea Green showing what perseverance.
Yo, you acting just like us, girl. Yeah, she said. I didn't take it on and it actually doesn't hurt. Yeah!
Climb the mountain.
Chelsea!
Chelsea Green is the interim WWE Women's Champion.
New interim. Okay, so I mean, interim probably means that they're the
for now champion. Cause I ain't never heard of new anyone.
The wait is over, and Club WWE is live now.
WWE champion, women's champion.
Start earning rewards. Check out your exclusive member benefits and explore the catalog of premium content you can't find anywhere else. Congratulations on being the first to experience the epicenter of fans.
Fans out here repping the OTC. Randy, y'all don't know. This is from the WWE archives right here, okay? Y'all don't know.
From t-shirts and apparel to replica
For Beyond Mercy, y'all know.
If
you know, you know.
Dollar bills. Very nice and very evil, and available at WWEshop.com. Speaking of Danhausen, Wade, I've done a lot in 29 years here at this desk, but I do have a first tonight. I get to call a Human Monies on a pole match.
Stolen monies on a pole, Cole.
Next.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're a modern stunning family.
Inside now!
Yo, it's like, no, it's like interesting, but like scary at the same
Is that
time.
my girl from Prada's in the Blue or something? Prada's in the Black?
Have you seen any dinosaurs? What kind of question is that?
The end of Oak Street, rated PG-13.
Is that with the girl that played in the Predators and
Every small business owner has a monster to-do list.
That looks good.
And it looked like the guy that played the president.
You can help.
Yeah, that looks good.
As the father.
That looks good.
It's like scary, but
Then again, it's
interesting.
Get a quote.
Progressive makes it easy to get a quick commercial auto quote online, so you can get back to all your other to-dos.
Sorry, that one's mine.
See if you can save money at progressivecommercial.com.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back.
You farted?
Break away to what's possible with Trimfire.
The only IL-23 blocker for Crohn's in UC to offer self-administration from the start.
Trumfaya can help with symptom relief as early as 4 weeks, remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and 2 years.
Oh yeah. I'm streaming.
Some have
Yesterday I
visible
had
repair of their intestinal lining.
I had
Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Trumfaya.
Backed by over 15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor about Trumfaya
I don't
today.
know why. I'm in the camera. What more do they want?
I'm not coming.
I don't want to show them.
Yes.
Because it's none of their business.
Just say
So my
yes.
dad's like, why is wrestling on Saturday? Why are you all in my business?
Why not? Sleep
Stop acting brand new.
when you're my age. That's more like it. Legendary moments start with a light.
Oh yeah, it's enjoying the listen party because it's not really a watch party. Y'all watching me, y'all watching my reactions.
Try the classic with the crunchy cheese loaded jalapeno or the smoky bacon crust. This lineup is loaded with flavor for days.
Stitch Fix. Stop shopping, get style. What's on the outfit, Miss Turner? You're about to sway parent-teacher conferences.
Oh, they just the most perfect fitting jeans my stylist sent me.
Oh, hello, you. You can set one foot in a wall. Still looks amazing.
Yo, skeleton.
To share your size, style, and budget, and your stylist sends personalized looks right to your door.
Skeletons get on me.
Stitch Fix. Get started
Yo,
today.
my girl Chelsea Green is a new
This look is
woman.
dedicated to you.
Champion.
Yeah.
Get like her.
Talking about.
Get like her. It's her time now.
It's Chelsea Hot.
It's Chelsea's time. Sorry.
Crispy. Greetings, Anna.
I don't.
It's your
He
Bob.
said it was too good.
Ready or not,
Don't
here
talk
he
to
comes.
Don't talk to me.
Nice cat
You mean if it
there.
was,
Anna,
I've been almost.
we'll see you now.
Ooh, I said you
Treat your inner child.
Who the fuck are you talking
One year
to?
they want all dinosaur stuff. The next, camels. Llamas.
Do you want to do 1P?
So save money shopping back to school on Amazon. Sure that's not a camel?
Oh my God.
That makes sense.
Yo, you're funny. Bigger person.
I'm not. I will not. You're not gonna come for her like that.
Nope. That's out my shirt.
First,
He wrestled yesterday, Monica. Nah. He did his thing and I was funny as shit.
What a SummerSlam it has been.
Nah, my nigga came back last night.
Still to come tonight, including our main
Winning his
event of Roman Reigns
17th
versus
time.
Seth Rollins. Well, how are the international announced teams are talking about SummerSlam? Let's listen in.
You know what his number 16? You know what I meant. Shit.
I've made the executive decision to add a participant to this matchup.
My nigga got reinstated last night.
We need one more
I'm
participant.
glad he didn't win.
It's not Roman Reigns or nobody.
Las manizadas, las mujeres. Oye, Seth.
Hello? Okay.
You need to take a pill.
I love you too,
You
though.
have a allergy. You hungry?
Still get goosebumps after the return of Kevin Owens tonight. Well, from the ring to real life, Minute Maid and WWE are here to help you bring the juice for the daily try to tap you out. Well, folks, it's happening, and it's next.
It should be on her bed.
Money's on a point.
You take 2, you be sleep for 16 hours.
In the critically acclaimed Curse Father, Thanos, alongside Cathouse, settled the score over the missing human bodies.
Even this morning I took on that thing worked so freaking
Next match. Well, hold on. Before that, rewind. Where I gotta tell you, your girl Chelsea Green is the new world women's champion. Yeah.
Asking you because I want to know first.
I'm about to go make it. Once I finish this, I got you.
Michael, if Roman Reigns was fighting,
No, Roman Reigns is last time.
That's it.
As tensions rise, a new arrangement is made.
Yesterday nothing went my favor. Today everything is going on.
My girl Chelsea Green, the women's champion.
SummerSlam.
Chelsea
Strictly business.
Green. Yo, and then before the match started, right? Get out my ear. Why the match started with and Tippy time. Sorry, it was like this. It was like.
You are first. I'm sorry? In the bed? But even Franklin?
What?
Huh?
Oh wait. Franklin's in the room with the door closed. Okay. Girl, I thought you said you laying in the bed with all 7. I said you come in, get that boy away from my damn babies. You know what? It's good. Listen to this. You don't know that person. Who do? Malik, they don't talk about who won the cash. I said, is there money involved in this? But no, if there's money involved, I'm not giving her the cash because that's what y'all do. I'm not just giving her the cash. You gotta buy it.
match should be right up his alley.
Are you
Looks like a bank
I'm
robber.
not just bringing you a pack because you're my family.
Tom Robb
I
was
don't even talk to
already
you.
yours. That is Don's cash
You know what I'm saying?
sitting above
So
the
why
ring.
would I just
Very soon,
give you a
it's
pack?
going back to its rightful owner.
Here's the deal. No count out, no disqualification, no pinfall, no submission. You win when you climb the far corner and in that bag that's hanging above the ring, $100,000. And if you take it off the hook, you win the money and the match. Nice job of that bad guy. This match is presented by Minute Maid. Bring the juice.
Can you have coins? I have tickets for stuff.
Oh, look, Cole, here's the deal. This really should be a police matter. Dom is a victim of grand larceny, but we don't deal with things like that.
He contributed the money. And hey, it's not a shock that Dracula is actually the official in this Danhausen match.
No, you said
Services were not rendered for the money. Tonight we're going to have some southern justice.
That's what I said. I said,
No, you said it too fast. Oh yeah, you said it too fast.
sorry.
Well, he brought the Danhausen to Meal. That's a start.
Straight out of wacky places.
If you're in for Tomas, it's $1,000,000.
Danhausen told me earlier today that his tights would have honored the great Bret Hart, one of SummerSlam's great performers.
They're not for sale yet. So I'm not about to like the end of the month. Or sometime next month.
Very nice. Very
But we sell it. It'll probably be next month.
Danhausen.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So if you invest your money in a company, and that company goes belly up, do you get your money back? So Dominic invested in this whole thing with an experiment program. It didn't work out, so why should he get his money back?
Don't try to apply a layer of credibility to the nonsense, the hijinks, the tomfoolery of Danhausen. There was no investment, it was merely a bet. There was a ruse, a
Just a
scam.
minute. Dominic actually, and J.D. McDonough, by the way, part of it is his money. They actually handed this money to Danhausen. Danhausen didn't steal anything.
Those services, when you pay for a service and you then don't get the service, you have been scammed and you are owed the money back legally.
Dominic wasted a little time.
Here we go. Get your money, Dom.
Climb the rope, try to get his money. Danhausen trying to prevent that from happening. This will be something. It'll be a spectacle, I'll tell you that. Danhausen out. The second rope, Dominic with a knee to the midsection.
Yeah, that's the kind of spectacle I was looking for. And here we go, the greatest exponent of the 6'9" in history.
Remember, Dominic's been cursed on a number of occasions by Danhausen.
Yeah, well, so was Liv Morgan. It appears to have worn off last night.
J.D. McDonough had a cosmic match the other night, didn't he?
Well, he also had some problems
So
with
they got
our
to
massive
time back
player,
to get the money.
Cat choke slamming him. Saturday night's main event a couple of weeks ago.
I hear you, Danhausen. Now you want to fight.
And Dominic was out of harm's way. Nobody home. Danhausen into the corner. Dominic with a clothesline. Takes down Danhausen.
And this is what happens when rank amateurs who are failed theatre kids try to step in the ring with legitimate athletes like Dirty Dom Mysterio. It becomes a farce.
Failed theater kid. One of the most popular wrestlers on the planet today. Dominic Mysterio, second rope, trying to grab the money.
You didn't debut with him. You
just money. What's the human? Who else has money other than humans?
Money hasn't even on WWE shop. He's got like $1 million on there.
Yeah, and it's not legal to take the Michael Cole to pretend money, just like everything with this fool Danhausen.
And Eddie Guerrero. As Dominic pays homage to the late great Eddie here in Minnesota.
Latino cheats himself.
Dom was a part of it. The Butler match for the Intercontinental Championship.
The three amigos go. Danhausen. Oh, Danhausen takes down Dom. And now it's an opportunity.
I'm telling you, somebody in that locker room has a lot to answer for. Somebody has been teaching Danhausen moves. And it might be the Undertaker himself, judging by that sit-up.
So Chad Gable is
trying
going
to
to be fighting.
crawl his way to the corner. And it would be so great if Danhausen won this thing. Keep the money and end this farce once and for all.
Tonight, it's probably except for last match. but I feel like they're going to probably
Dominic's money buddy
that
into the
title.
ring, assaulting Danhausen. The official can
What
do
the
nothing.
fuck? Oh yeah, it's no
Danhausen
disqualification.
deserves this. Let's not forget that poor JD McDonough got electrocuted by Danhausen a few weeks back.
That was actually funny. And now JD,
Come on, hurry up.
Danhausen.
Danhausen's not laughing now, is he?
Hey, look who's here!
Yeah! Get his ass!
It's the goblins from Mocking.
Yup, they did the right thing because you know them niggas don't fucking play.
They ruin everything.
Y'all done fucked up.
Wipe them out, JD.
JD McDonough.
Yo, see, they don't got nothing on Hornswoggle. They not like, they ain't like Hornswoggle.
Do this one even harder.
Y'all know they're all midget wrestlers.
This time he's been in the ring with someone
These
small.
guys are all midget wrestlers.
It was like the cat
Because they have
jokes on
midget
JD
wrestlers.
McDonough paid back with interest.
Look at that! Nice takedown.
Oh God, it's the Minihausen with skill. I've seen this one before.
Yeah, you know who that is, right? Torinohausen.
Yeah! Yeah!
Take it down.
Torino! You remember him?
He's been hiding in plain sight.
The whole time. That's crazy.
JD McDonough may have met his match.
What did you call him?
Torinohausen.
Rings a bell.
And,
what do these guys do? They can't take the money.
Well, I don't think they're trying to do that. Maybe they are. I mean, if they take the money, does that
It's
count?
for, man.
Dominic Mysterio. That wasn't nice.
It's supposed to be nice. There's $100 grand on the line, Michael Cole. And these mini-houses have infiltrated a WWE ring once again.
And look at
Yo, you wouldn't think somebody would let their kid get their ass beat like
Dominic
that by
Mysterio
Dominic
thought he wiped everyone out. But not quite. And he's not done yet.
He got a build like Lil Man.
The nasty landing for Torinohausen. Rocked himself in the process, but that little guy is a human cheat code.
And look at Danhausen now, back in the ring, dragging himself in the corner, looking to win the match and save the money.
Stop it!
Danhausen up. Oh, JD
my God,
McDonough with
this
that
is a big
poison-like
ass
head.
forehead.
Drilled right on the jaw.
That looked like that video out of Yellowstone a few weeks ago. And McDonough now driving Danhausen out of the ring to the floor.
I mean, you can't complain of McDonough being out here with all these mini-houses running around.
McDonough came out first.
Oh, and it just so happened that the mini-houses were hiding under the ring. Is that right? No, it was a plan, all a plot. Like a practical joke by this guy.
Yes! He appears. I believe in Joe Henry. He didn't forget about that guitar, bitch.
At the hands of the Judgment Day, Bucks and Ryan Garcia this past Monday.
Yeah, get out! Having that damn box and hit him in the back with a
He
damn.
just came out here to steal the money himself.
And now Joe Henry.
Yo, this
Trying to
nigga's
get Danhausen into the ring.
Very Scottish of him, I might add.
Scottish. And Danhausen and Dominic Mysterio both into the ring, same time. Both and Dominic now with a kick to the face. Dominic looking to climb the ropes, looking to head up to the top rope. Danhausen intercepting from behind.
He's getting a little frazzled at this point, and both men agonizingly close to that bag of dosh.
Danhausen up top. Dominic shots in the midsection.
Ooh, I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
For Danhausen.
Dominic trying to get his hands on the human monies. He's going
Oh!
to win this
Curse!
He was cursed. He was cursed again by Danhausen. An explosion. And Danhausen now with an opportunity.
Fat housing. I'm sorry.
Danhausen wins.
Yeah! Danhausen. You don't know nothing about Danhausen. Very nice, very evil.
We're sick to death of this guy's
You are cursed!
to which we are all the joke.
I don't know, I just gave him a standing ovation. Give the assist to Joe Henry.
Oh no, they're not going to do another concert, are they? Well, this is the invasion of the mini-houses that was quickly stifled by the aggressive J.D. McDonough. Those guys are going to be feeling that in the morning, but there was one mini-house who had a little too much skill for our Irish friend, and that was this.
He only did that like that to them because he can't do that to nobody in his own
chaos until Joe had to appear clad with a guitar. And nobody should smash guitars like that. They're very valuable items. But not as valuable as the bag of money and the curse that tucked down Dirty Dom Mysterio of the miscreant Danhausen steals the cash and death.
Here's some advice for J.D. McDonough and Dominic Mysterio. Just give up. Just be done with it. Let Danhausen have his fun. What is he? Hey, wait a minute. Hey, over here, I'm your biggest fan.
And we're going to have a big barbell later. Throw some to the lads on the desk. Come on, what about over here, Danhausen?
It wasn't real.
Wait, are these those Danhausen punks from WWE.com, or is this the real deal?
I think it's the real deal because the referee just pocket one. You know, if I got some money now, it would be my first SummerSlam payday.
You still don't deserve what 30 years did.
Here!
We're your biggest fans!
Yeah.
You lying bitch!
Look at that! I got a $10,000. 100 human bodies! 100 human bodies!
He said the rest of this is for me. I want some of that property. Yeah, you would. You see what I'm picking up the property. They got some crazy movies coming out. Oh, this is for yeah, board games. I love when they do this. It's in Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas. Nah, not this one. Not this one.
SummerSlam Sunday is brought to you by Chumba Casino. Step into the ring, play hundreds of free casino-style games, and smash boredom. Let's Chumba. Well, you know, WWE Radio is now available on Sirius XM channel 156. Hey, let's listen to how NXT's Nick Joseph and Booker T are calling all the action. Corbin's got the title right into Trick's face for the championship. Turn it around. Corbin grabs Trick in the center of the ring. And the days.
Oh my God. Here we go.
And it's the end of days to Trick's reign.
KO is back.
And Kevin Owens.
Not in the world.
Owens in the cover. Hook it up outside leg. And fight. Owens fight for the undisputed championship.
That's what I'm doing. I'm not in the world.
Tell me he didn't just say that, sucker! Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, Chad Gable in his hometown of Minneapolis, Minnesota, looks to win his first singles title against the spectacular Penta. It's next.
With the word today, I'm gonna get it tonight.
Make the bed shake. With meds that prime your brain for arousal, boost blood flow where it counts, and help you last longer in bed. Rougiette's ED meds are personalized to you and delivered right to your door. Your best sex starts now. Get started today at Rougiette.com.
Every small business owner has a monster to-do list. You can help.
Get a quote.
Progressive makes it easy to get a quick commercial auto quote online so you can get back to all your other to-dos.
Sorry, that one's mine.
See if you can save money at progressivecommercial.com.
Why, hello. My name's Stitch. Enjoy the little things in life. Just one bite. The right shoe makes the difference. Sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. All you need is a little bit of magic.
Disney and Pandora.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back.
Break away to what's possible with Tremfya.
The only IL-23 blocker for Crohn's and UC to offer self-administration from the start.
Tremfya can help with symptom relief as early as 4 weeks, remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and 2 years.
Some had visible repair of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Tremfya.
Backed by over 15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
Nah, I'm not gonna. Yes. Just say yes. Why not? Sleep. When you're my age. That's more like it. Legendary moment, starting the light. It's Miller time.
What is it about the Burger King original chicken sandwich? It starts with the bite, crispy, then tender, juicy, perfectly seasoned, unmistakable. The long shape, wonderful.
Come on,
Still hits, like it did in 1979. Originals don't chase trends, they set them.
Time to sell the car. All right. Whoa, okay. Mileage, check. Accident free, baby. Easy peasy. Sold. Family. I just sold the car. To Carvana.
Sell your car today on Carvana.
April 2027, WrestleMania 43 is live from Riyadh.
The greatest live event in entertainment.
But the celebration comes to New York City. Join the official WrestleMania 43 watch party at the Infosys Theater at MSG. And when each night of WrestleMania ends, the action continues live and in person with AAA Eternal Glory and NXT Stand and Deliver. Plus, more fan experiences to be announced. Your WrestleMania experience comes to life. Register now to be the first to receive ticket information.
Hey, wait, Club WWE is officially open. This is the Ultimate Insider membership. Built for the fans who never miss a moment. Becoming a founding member and get access to Member Shop, priority ticket access, points and rewards, and a content library you won't find anywhere else. Go to WWE.com/ClubWWE and become a member. Hey, the legends are here tonight. at SummerSlam. How about the Killer Bees? Jim Brunzell, Ryan Blair. Legends enjoying SummerSlam tonight. The model weight is here. Rick Martel. Spraying a little arrogance around. But right here in Minnesota, the great Gagnon is here. A wrestling legend here in Minnesota, and of course, one of the all-time greats, Molly Holly. Buttering up for the Minnesota crowd. Hey, Wheatley American Vodka and WWE are proud to be joined tonight by Master Sergeant Shane Trisco from Minneapolis St. Paul Joint Air Reserve Station here in Minnesota. Wheatley raises a glass to Master Sergeant Shane Trisco and all retired and active members of the U.S. military. Thank you for your service. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. Minnesota has been waiting for this moment. Chad Gable in his hometown looking to win a title from Penta. Chad Gable's wife, his kids in the front row, told me earlier today his mom and dad, his brother and sister, his nephews, his in-laws are all here tonight to watch Chad Gable attempt to win his first singles championship in WWE. Stories to talk about in this matchup, including the pressure that is on this young man performing here tonight. We're going to get into all of that in just a moment as Chad Gable looks to feed off this crowd here in Minneapolis.
It's not a crowd who came here to see Chad Gable attempt to win the Intercontinental title. They came to see him win the Intercontinental title.
The state of Minnesota represented on his boots the colors of the NFL's Minnesota Vikings on his tights and knee pads. Championship by beating Dominic in early March. In his career, he is 2-0 against Chad Gable. Chad Gable had Penta's very first match here when Penta arrived on the scene in WWE. Penta also caused the shoulder injury that cost Chad Gable nearly a year of his career. It was Chad Gable not being able to beat Luchadors, which forced him to Mexico on this quest to learn the Lucha Libre style, which led him down into this downward spiral that all started over the fact that he couldn't win the Intercontinental Championship. Can Chad Gable Rewrite this novel here tonight.
Me too. That means that they're about to slowly make that team thing. Oh, what are you doing? What is your team doing?
This match is brought to you tonight by Wheatley American Vodka. Wheatley is the undisputed champion. It's 10 times distilled because cutting corners isn't American. Tonight, they celebrate the superstars aiming to achieve their own American dream. Grab an American Mule today with Wheatley, the official vodka of WWE. Please enjoy responsibly. The official in this match, Eddie Orango, the Intercontinental Championship, which has played such a huge role in the lore of SummerSlam. 91, Minnesota's Mr. Perfect and Bret Hart. 92, Bulldog and Hart in Wembley. 1995, Shawn and Razor in a ladder match. 98, Triple H and The Rock in a ladder match. 2003, Gunther and McIntyre. And tonight, in 2026, Gable and Penta for the Intercontinental Gold. So Wade, let's talk pressure. There is a ton of pressure on the shoulder of Chad Gable here tonight. Trying to win the championship in his hometown, in front of his family and friends. You've had the opportunity to compete in your hometown. What is it like?
Well, I'll tell you right now, pressure affects everybody differently. Some people, it crushes. Other people, the likes of Roman Reigns, the likes of Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, etc., it heightens their senses. It gives them an extra gear that the rest of us simply cannot find. And the question for Gable is, does he have that gear? We're going to find out tonight.
And in his study of Lucha Libre, and of course, being under the mask for a long time, you know that mask versus mask match against the El Grande Americano. Did that teach Gable something that's going to help him knock off Penta tonight?
Well, Chad Gable started out as a parody of a luchador, but learned a deep respect for the art of Lucha Libre and certainly picked up a hell of a lot of skills on the way, and some of those skills we're now seeing in the early goings.
Yeah, and Chad Gable showing very little nerves in the early going, but that boot collapsed the jaw of Gable.
No nerves. This is a guy he's up against in Penta who simply has no fear. The epitome of a fighting champion is taken on all comers and beaten all comers.
Gable rushing into a backbreaker by Penta. Cover now, hook to the leg, and a kick out by Gable.
Take another look at this flush kick. Bang on the money from Penta. Not just a high flyer, about as well-rounded a fighter as they come.
The Let's Go Gable chants ringing through the stadium here tonight in Minnesota. Penta in his first SummerSlam here tonight. Chad Gable in his third in his career. And Penta, now look at the Penta driver. Gable able to counter momentarily. Catches Penta. There's the power of Gable. So deceptively powerful. And he turns it into a German suplex.
Yeah, power plus technique plus conditioning has really been the Chad Gable story.
Yeah, he works out at his home gym, which is known as the Shack. Here's the cover, and Penta kicks out at two.
I mean, most human beings would never even contemplate trying a bridge like that, let alone bridging all the way into it from a standing base. And add on to that the fact that you're grappling with a 220-pound superstar like Penta.
And Gable, a man who represented the United States in the 2012 Olympics. Now, you saw Gable go shoulder first into the turnbuckle. Mentioned earlier the shoulder injury that had been sustained by Gable.
A little PTSD there for Gable. He tweaked that shoulder again. Looks to have shrugged it off now, though.
Yeah, Penta was going for him. Backstabber. Gable quickly down to the top rope.
God, how nimble is Chad Gable?
Oh, and a kick as he came down with a moonsault. Penta with a great counter. Coming out by the champ. Hooks both legs. Gable kicks out.
Well, Penta almost had a sixth sense for what was coming there. Knew full well Chad was going to lead with that moonsault and just busted him right on the jaw with a kick. Bad first point accuracy and timing from the champ. And this is when it gets interesting, when both men have a couple of knocks on their body. Can they move quite as well as they were in the early goings? Who's going to be affected more?
And a spectacular Penta as Gable gets his boots up. And Gable makes takedown, looking for an ankle lock here on Penta. Ankle lock, center of the ring. Penta able to send Gable over the top rope into the floor. And now Penta with a top ankle helos.
That was about as high risk as it gets, just about catching Gable. I noticed Gable again, grabbing that left shoulder, wincing. I know Penta took an ugly landing on that too, but clearly it did maximum damage to the left shoulder of Chad Gable, and that's now a concern.
Penta lives and dies by high risk, as you see here. Again, champion's advantage. Gable has to pin or submit Penta to win the title. And a count of 4, Gable back into the ring.
I mean, Gable was trying to hide that shoulder issue a few moments ago in the match. He can't hide it now and is screaming in agony. And it's affecting Gable in a major way.
Oh, Penta driver covered out by Penta. Gable at 2, a near fall.
Well, Gable kicking out astonishingly on that one, but I have bigger questions about Chad Gable and what can he actually do in that ring if that shoulder is as bad as it looks.
Are you saying that Penta has realized the shoulder is acted up again? Do we know that?
I don't know that 100%. That landing on the outside that really seemed to exacerbate that damage. Penta wasn't actually looking at it, but what's happening is Chad Gable keeps grabbing the shoulder, and that's the tell. And if Penta sees that, he is going to go for it with a major bullseye.
And Penta with a chop to Gable, drops him to his knees. Gable is not afraid to stand toe-to-toe with his opponents. Shots echoing through the stadium. Penta with a kick drives Gable back toward the corner. Penta over the top. And sent into the corner, covered by Gable, looking to win the championship, kick out by Penta at 2. And what Chad cannot do here, Wade, is get frustrated.
Yeah, he can't get frustrated, but especially with that shoulder, that will frustrate anybody. I think Chad Gable's got a little bit of blood on his head too. He's been bashed around the tummy in this one already. And if he's smart, he'll try and end it here. And with Penta a long way out, this is going to take a giant leap from Chad Gable, but he's capable.
Gable got caught. Oh no, bad shoulder and all. He does not want this. He does not want this from Penta. Penta focusing on the shoulder.
And Chad can't defend himself.
And there's the sacrifice. Take your shoulder. Covered by Penta. Gable kicks out. But how much damage was done?
Well, Gable is a competitor. He's going to keep on fighting. But you're right, Michael Cole, with that shoulder clearly busted as you like right now. I don't even know if Gable can put up a fight from here. Certainly can't defend himself. And you can't blame Penta for targeting that now. There is a championship on the line.
Yeah, this is a fight. Penta will do anything he needs to do to retain the championship.
Says I'm sorry. Penta knows full well Chad Gable would do exactly the same thing if the roles were reversed right now. It's about winning.
Looking for the Mexican destroyer. Gable though, somehow able to counter, rolls through, ankle lock by Gable. And now it's Penta that's in trouble. Gable sent back to the far corner.
Yeah, is that shoulder weakness something that's able to bust out quickly from that ankle lock? Regardless, Penta back on top, but no!
Gable's got a 5 count here. An armbar applied now to Penta.
Well, you can't get a tap out from there, but you can hamper your opponent with that move, and it looks like Chad Gable succeeded.
That hurt right to the midsection.
Yeah, this one's breaking down in a big way now. Both men making minor mistakes that are getting capitalized on.
Gable! German suplex on the apron!
Oh, that was a horrific landing there for Penta. Bounce to the outside. Of course, we know Gable cannot win the title on a count out.
He had to take an eating break.
Gable doing anything in his power to take out Penta. Gonna go high risk here. Up to the top rope. Moonsault by Gable. Penta taken down.
There's some of those lucha skills we talked about earlier. As well-rounded as it gets now is Chad Gable. But can he secure the goal?
Penta set back into the ring by Gable. Gable now with an opportunity. Gable quickly trying to make it to the top rope. Penta's in trouble. Chad Gable looking to fly here. This is Vintage Gable with a flying headbutt. Injured his shoulder though. Penta kicks out at 2.
And you saw the issue on the pin, immediately grabbing that left shoulder again. This was a picture perfect. Oh, let's see this one first. Hold on. This is what set it up. The German suplex on the outside. And this was just a picture perfect moonsault. To the outside and then following it up with a beautiful dive, an absolute bullseye. But Chad Gable really couldn't hold a tight pin here with one arm. And again, how do you win the match with one good arm if you're Chad Gable? All that technique, all that specialty that you have, kind of out the window now.
Yeah, we're going to learn a lot about Chad Gable because he just can't use the left arm, Wade.
I mean, you can use it, but what's it at? 20% strength? It's almost worthless here. You've got to be able to be creative if you're Chad Gable in this situation.
Gable now back to the apron. Enter from the second row. Knocks the kid destroyed on the apron.
I don't know if that connected flush on Chad Gable, but it certainly got some.
It may not matter, Wade. Into the cover to retain the championship. Gable able to power out somehow at 2.
I'm telling you right now, if that had hit as crisply as Penta had intended, that would have been a clear knockout. Great point. But you see Chad Gable somehow able to roll through it. Might be a sense of perhaps exhaustion in Penta, but it was damn close, and he's not going to make that mistake twice.
Penta measuring Gable, trying to make it to his feet in the center of the ring. Penta, the Mexican fire, picked out of the air, ankle lock by Gable, ring counter by Gable, ankle lock in now. Will he make Penta tap? Penta tap, get Penta tap out here.
Cinched in deep middle of the ring, long way from the ropes, and then he's dragging himself close and cracking it up now. There's Chad Gable.
Gable's got it locked in. Penta jumps to the rope. Gable's got it on the leg. Gable's got a chance here. Penta tap.
Wipe them weeping eyes, put your hand on your hip, and make your backbone slip.
All of that pressure just dissipated.
So proud of you. We have Penta tapping on. He's like,
this one away, looking to follow it up a second time around, but the ultimate reversal was Penta away, scrambling, fighting tooth and nail to get the hell out of there. There is your new Intercontinental Champion as this place erupted.
His
wife and his kids.
And now the emotion pouring out of this man, Chad Gable. And Wade, for those of us who have been along for this decade ride of Chad Gable.
Penta, you're going to heel? What? No? Okay. He's probably just going to give it his flowers. Respect.
Has gone through the different characters and changes in his life.
I like Penta because he's
a
team player. Some people like walk out mad. He ain't.
Wade, you know better than anyone. This business will give back, and it gave back tonight.
That's his little man. Leave him alone. He's supposed to be dressed like his dad? He's supposed to be having what they got on? Oh, his mom and his dad. W Chad, bro. W Chad. Whole family. What you got to say, bro? I knew once you turned back to Chad Gable, you was winning that title, bro. His son is so cute. I want to be like his dad. She probably done listening to me when I run next to her. Oh, he be beating her ass.
My name is Chad Gable. And I was born, raised, and I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And this is my family who stood by me through the highs and lows, all the way to this moment right now, when I can finally say, I am the Intercontinental Champion!
How can you not love this? The epitome.
Oh my God, I'm telling you all the thing.
Of never give up.
Look, the boat is changing hands. I don't know about this last one. Who's that? That's a wrestler. I don't know. I don't trust this bulldog.
Chad Gable comes out as the match's top dog. He's really got that dog in him.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm sorry.
¿Están listos para hacer historia, mi gente? They say Supermania couldn't get any bigger. They were grown for the first time ever. 2 nights,
This shit comes on to
2 cities, 1 historic Supermania. Y por tu increíble demanda, Night 1 moved to the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. And then the celebration continues in Ciudad de México.
This is Lucha Libre at its best.
Nos vemos en Supermanía.
Triple-Mania Night 1 will now take place at MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Pre-sales start tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific. Tickets go on sale to the general public this Tuesday, 10 a.m. Pacific via Access.com. All Triple-Mania bookstore buyers will be contacted for their new seats at MGM Grand Garden Arena. Don't miss Night 1 of this historic 2-night event live in Las Vegas. Then on the following night, Saturday, September 12th, Ryan Garcia and Karna Ben face off in the welterweight championship at T-Mobile Arena. Tickets available on Access.com. It's a huge Mexican Independence Day weekend in Las Vegas. Coming up next, it is our main event.
Main event time.
World Heavyweight Championship. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. Here's a look now at Crypto.com, the world's leading cryptocurrency platform, celebrating their 10-year anniversary.
This country was built for those willing to take a chance. We don't wait for opportunity. We create it.
Tonight is the night.
America is the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Incredible.
And as history proves, fortune favors the brave. True power belongs where it started, with us. We the people.
We didn't start shit, but you were on bottom.
Toss it in, toss it in,
That means you're ancient, nigga. Like, you're dusty.
Pour one out there.
Gotta stay hydrated. My moves depend on it.
And I
Like a
don't
relentless weed. Moderate to severe
That
Crohn's
shit
disease
tripped me
or
out.
ulcerative colitis symptoms
I say you're
can keep
ancient
coming
if I
back.
say she don't trust you.
Break away to what's possible with
You
Tremfya.
calling me Cracker Jack.
The only IL-23 blocker for Crohn's and UC to offer self-administration from the start.
Tremfya can help with symptom relief as early as 4 weeks, remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and 2 years.
Some had visible repair of their intestinal lining.
I'm telling you,
Serious
every time I
allergic
look at my mom,
reactions,
I feel
increased risk of infections or lower ability to
behind
fight
the
them,
chair.
and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Tremfya.
Backed by over 15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
Hello? Sorry. Who is this? I'm Andy Sachs. Andrea?
She was one of the Emilys.
One of the what? Am I having a hallucination? Hi, Emily. You also know her? We were at Runway at the same time.
Girl,
Brenda.
did you lose your memory?
Where was I?
Presented by Starbucks. Stitch Fix. Stop shopping, get styled. A+ on the outfit, Miss Turner. You are about to slay parent-teacher conferences.
Oh, these? Just the most perfect fitting jeans my stylist sent me.
Oh, hello, you, who didn't set one foot in a mall and still looks amazing. Just show your size, style, and budget, and your stylist sends personalized looks right to your door. Stitch Fix. Get started today.
I know you want to
my
say
stylist.
small.
This look is dedicated to you. Thank you. Thank you.
No, about the lady.
Time to sell the car.
The fat one.
All right. Okay. Mileage. Check. Accident free, baby. Easy peasy. Sold. Family. I just sold the car. To Carvana.
Sell your car today on Carvana.
Come on in, come on in.
This
Go forward,
is the
go
furniture
forward.
America has waited 250 years for. Bob's Sedona Power Reclining Sofa, genuine leather seats, the Homeworks Dining Set, lift top story, the Solitude Bedroom, over 700 five-star reviews, and the Play Day Sectional, made from 100%
Yo, my brother
American
like that white
ambition,
girl.
America's favorite furniture at Bob's.
where America shops for furniture.
Trademark. Oh my
Hey,
God.
Discount furniture.
He was like, yo, I love fucking Becky's, bro. I love me. He's like, I love me a good old. He said he loved him a good old back.
You can do something I didn't know was possible. You can bring demons back.
It's on commercial, guys. It's always white Actually, it would be Brandon. Brandon. It would be Brandon.
Money in the Bank is coming to Smoothie King Center in New Orleans Saturday, October 10th. Tickets are on sale now. Money in the Bank will air live right here on ESPN. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moments away from our main event here tonight. It includes a two-time Money in the Bank winner in Seth Rollins taking on Roman Reigns, the World Heavyweight Champion. We're getting ready for the post-show, which will follow SummerSlam immediately after the main event. Let's check in with the crew led by Joe Tess.
Yo, yesterday I thought it was over when they leave here. So I got off and I was like, wait a minute,
We will have as live
it's
guests
2 hours
Kevin
left.
Owens
Nigga,
and Chelsea Green. Joe Tessitore alongside Big E and Corey Graves. Real quick in previewing this main event. Give me the angle for Seth Rollins to win this.
If Rollins can exist tonight in his wheelhouse, be the architect, execute his game plan to perfection, Rollins will leave with the World Heavyweight Championship. Failure to execute perfectly, though, and still.
And for Roman Reigns to retain, Big E?
Roman has to forget about the betrayal. He has to forget about Shield, chair, lore. Put all that aside. Remember who you are. You're bigger, you're faster, you're stronger. You're the OTC. Remember who you are.
Well, these fans here in Minneapolis just love their hometown hero, Chad Gable. And speaking of local favorites, what do you say we head just behind us to NFL superstar, WWE superfan, Vikings great, Justin Jefferson.
Minnesota was good! Minnesota was good!
Oh, nah, y'all not loud enough for me. Y'all not loud enough. I said what's good? Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the main event. So let's get it!
Hello, my brother.
This is for us.
It's time for the main event, guys.
We were committed to the cause. We were committed to take over.
No, I'm not.
14
What did you just say? I'm not on Seth Rollins' side. You see what shirt I got on? If anything, you are.
There is one thing that you have not been able to do. Beat me.
OTC all the way.
I need to beat you.
I could be a I owe you. WrestleMania 31, I cashed in on your ass and sent your whole family home in tears. Seth Rollins beats Roman Reigns every single time. I owe you.
Seth Rollins is the Tribal Chief's #1 hater. What if you do beat me at SummerSlam? You gonna carry it for a couple months and get hurt again? Some people just can't handle the pressure and the burden of being the top guy around here. I'm the only real superstar that WWE has.
Who's on your Mount Rushmore? This man is his own mountain.
Acknowledge me. After all these years, he still needs a money in the bank briefcase to become champion. You're #2, always gonna be #2. I'm #1, always gonna be #1. And just acknowledge it, bitch.
Oh. My boy cooking. This is another Roman Reigns.
I need to beat you.
My brother, I will always love you.
Little brother, I hate you. At SummerSlam, I'll show you what #1 looks like.
You will never be able to escape the ghost of Seth Rollins.
Let the chump come out first. Of course his ass is good. Seth Rollins knows. Mind game. He has somebody standing up there as the shield Seth Rollins, and they can run his bullshit.
There's an interesting story, Wade, about the gear that Seth Rollins is wearing tonight. He said the white and these colors indicate that he believes his redemption arc is complete tonight. He returned from injury and he was on a path to revenge that was signified by the all black and the depth of the visionary. Tonight is his rebirth.
The outfit is one thing, Michael Cole, but not some subtle shield references to me are far more important. That is a vivid, visceral signal to the man he's competing against tonight. I still own you just like I did 12 years ago.
Tonight, our main event is brought to you by Wingstop. Made to order, always fresh. Don't miss any of the action. Get flavor delivered to your door at Wingstop.com. watching that scene. That the infamous steel chair delivered to Roman Reigns 12 years ago that would dissolve one of the great groups in WWE history known as the Shield would actually lead to the birth of two of the greatest singles competitors of the last decade in WWE.
Everyone,
Seth Rollins and Roman
Minneapolis
Reigns have become pioneers of this era.
Yes.
They never left WWE. They got us to where we are today. And now, once and for all tonight, they both want to shed the obsession that they have had with each other for the past 12 years. Roman Reigns, of course, had the fourth longest reign as undisputed champion in history at 1,316 days. Behind only Hulk Hogan, Minnesota's own Bob Backlund, and Bruno Sammartino. But he had a lot of help during that reign in the name of the Bloodline. When Roman Reigns wants this reign to be different. He wants to do everything on his own. And so far, starting at WrestleMania, when he beat CM Punk for the title, he has done just that.
Okay, you can want to do something a certain way, but if the way you want to do it is failing, the temptation is to fall back on old habits and see how it goes tonight.
Two men who have dominated SummerSlam over the last 10 years. Roman Reigns with a record of 7-1. Seth Rollins with a record of 8-2.
8-2, bitch.
Last year, Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank on CM Punk. A few months later, he had to relinquish the world title due to injury. And tonight, he wants to win back the championship he never lost. Let's head up to our ring announcer, the great Alicia
It
Taylor.
looked like Roman, this nigga Sean hit Roman the mask and Roman was like, that's my idea. The mask he came out wearing for Howard, and Roman seen it, he was like, that was my idea. I think Roman was shit.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall to the finish.
The World Heavyweight Championship.
You go heavy.
Introducing first, the challenger from Davenport, Iowa.
That's why y'all got a football team.
At 225 pounds, Seth
Main event time, y'all. 2 minutes. 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 2
pounds.
65, baby. 65.
He is
265.
the world heavyweight champion.
Yeah!
The OTC. Roman
Yeet!
Put your hands up! Give me some more hearts for that! Spin hearts in the chat!
Of the World Heavyweight Championship match tonight. Roman Reigns told me this week that this is about him proving to the world that he's moved on, that he's matured, that he's put the shield in his rearview mirror. In many ways, Seth Rollins needs to close this chapter and end his obsession with Roman Reigns as well.
To be called words from both men. Put them aside. All those feelings of resentment, bitterness, brotherhood, betrayal, they're all coming flooding back the second this bell rings.
And we're on the way for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Get that out his fucking face, dog.
A symbol of the days of old. As Seth continues to play mind games with the OTC.
I mean, the OTC, as always, a picture of ice-cold confidence externally, but you know internally there is just a mania building in his mind right now. The ghost of Christmas past right there. Seth Rollins continues to haunt the island of relevance.
This is our main event of SummerSlam Sunday.
This is supposed to be awesome!
Is over. It's time to fight for the world title. Big fight feel here tonight at US Bank Stadium in Minnesota as Roman Reigns looks to outpower Rollins early on. 1, 2, 3.
Power was always going to be Roman Reigns' advantage here.
How does Roman keep his championship tonight?
He has to keep the red mist from descending, that neurosis in his head. He has to block it out as best he can. If he gets emotional, if he gets raggedy in there, I promise you Seth Rollins is going to exploit that crack and turn it into a major chasm. And Seth Rollins, right from the off, just toying with Roman Reigns, trying to make him free.
You mentioned the 1,316-day reign of Roman Reigns as champion. It ended because Roman Reigns let his emotions get the best of him at WrestleMania when Seth Rollins came to the ring and allowed Cody Rhodes to win the title. Roman Reigns has never forgotten that night. So if you're Rollins, how do you beat Reigns to win a 7th world title tonight?
You make Reigns come unglued. Look, everyone's aware that physically speaking, very few can match the all-round abilities of Roman Reigns. Although let's face it, Seth Rollins gets a hell of a lot closer than most. What you have to do is throw Roman off his game and stop moments like this.
Rollins with a leapfrog. Went to the side headlock. Rollins with one of his own. Step down. Across the ring.
Come on, Rollins.
Fast pace to start things here. Roman Reigns got turned around a bit, and Rollins turns it into a swing blade.
And again, speed, a technical advantage has to go to Rollins, and there's really not much between either of them at any level here.
I ain't cheering, bro.
It's interesting, two of the most popular, most respected superstars in the world.
Yes, they are, but there is a historical legend between these two. Whenever they encounter, and it's completely one-sided in favor of
Roman, stop
Rollins.
getting mad, bro.
Reigns missed wildly. Seth Rollins now teeing off on the champion Roman Reigns.
Well, Seth is just baiting Roman in at this point. He's inside the head of Roman, and again, pure power winning up, and again.
Well, he's been inside the head of Roman most of Roman's career. Every big match they've had, Seth Rollins wins.
That's not going to be the case tonight. History's going to change.
And Roman explodes out of the corner with a clothesline.
And this is some rage inside Roman now. A little catharsis temporarily, perhaps.
Reigns across the ring, missed wildly. Rollins with a kick right to the knee. Drops Roman Reigns to a knee. Super kick to the face.
And again, Rollins is countering everything that Roman's trying. And this historical ghost that haunts Roman is continuing right now. That is how you get in the head of the OTC.
Well, you heard what Rollins said, right? He believes he's the architect of Roman Reigns. That he created the Reigns that we see today.
Right now, we are seeing the psyche of Roman Reigns being shattered.
Rollins, nobody home. Roman Reigns using the
Let's go. Come on.
clothesline to take Rollins down. Roman now into the corner. And now it's Roman's turn to punish Rollins. Oh, and a big boot.
Yeah, this is a sustained moment of authority for Roman in this match for the first time. Sending a little something back the way of Seth freaking Rollins.
And Roman's starting to settle.
I know it's solo support, but I keep his fat ass in the back.
Locked and loaded. Roman went for the Superman punch. Rollins able to turn it around with a forearm of his own. And now Seth sets Roman over the top rope to the floor.
And these counters are Seth telling Roman, I know you better than you know yourself.
Side dive, driving Reigns back first to the barricade.
Very little that Roman is trying is working thus far.
And Rollins again driving Roman into the barricade, and the champion's reeling. And Roman's starting to feel it. Rollins now driving Roman into the Spanish announce desk. Seth had an answer for everything.
Listen, Cole, you've been ringside for the entirety of Roman Reigns' career. He does not have off nights. He does not have kryptonite unless Seth Rollins is there.
Great way to describe it, because that is what Rollins has been to Roman Reigns throughout his career.
He's the only one.
Rollins now clearing the Spanish announce desk. The official Sean Bennett telling Rollins to get back in the ring and break the count. You have to believe the official's going to have a lot of leeway in this big title match tonight.
No doubt about that. No one wants to see this one blown up for a minor transfer.
There you go.
He went to the well once too often, and Roman Reigns made him pay for it with the right hand.
There was just too much of a weight there for Roman Reigns, and Seth made a critical error.
And
there we go.
By Roman.
Well, Seth opened the door, and he can only blame himself for that one.
And now Seth Rollins.
Give me a second, yo. My stomach is bubbling.
Trying to gather himself.
Well, look, Roman made a few errors in the early going to this one, but that was Seth's error that has allowed Roman back into this, and that is a mistake you cannot afford to make with the OTC.
Roman Reigns, now he climbs into the crowd to go after Rollins. And again, I mentioned there's a lot of leeway that the official's going to let these two get away with tonight.
She's in there screaming. Girl, you love Roman Reigns like me? I do too. I'll be doing the same thing.
So much on the line in this matchup. Not just the championship, but the respect.
I mean, for both men at this point, strategy clearly out the window. This has just turned into a violent brawl here. Hopefully both guys keeping their eyes on what is really at stake, which is the World Heavyweight Championship.
On the absolute disdain that these two have for one another. One of the greatest rivalries of this era.
We talked about it earlier though, it's crucial to keep in control of your faculties, keep control of where you're trying to head in this one.
Now look at Rollins realizing that stanchion to the midsection of Reigns. Roman breathing heavily.
Referee really giving a ton of leeway, as you mentioned, Cole, and rightly so. Nobody wants this thing thrown out. I said let him fight.
That's what the and a suplex onto the steel.
And I'll tell you right now, just bolts of lightning shooting on the spine of Seth Rollins, detonating right at the top, straight into his brain. And that is devastating for Rollins. And physically, he's not going to be the same for the rest of this match after that impact.
And Rollins making his way back to the timekeeper's area. Roman Reigns, though, here he comes.
Like a knee lift right to the jaw of Rowan, just in the nick of time there from Seth freaking Rollins, and now getting close to getting back in the ring, but major damage sustained by both.
Off the apron and a high knee by Rollins.
Both men looking wiped out at this stage, but we know they can ratchet through the gears. We've seen it time and again, and Seth Rollins looks like he's got some major plans here.
Roman just trying to stand up, trying to use the barricade to balance.
Roman's in a battle for survival, and Seth Rollins has bloodlust in his eyes.
Now knocking Reigns. Rollins with a full head of steam.
Getting good out here.
Roman Reigns has just awakened.
Seth Rollins' body buckling.
Well, Rollins cooked up something big with a quick fire of power through that table by the ITC, who has swung this one around.
Get back in here, let's go. The official admonishing Roman Reigns to break the count. The champion back in the ring momentarily.
Play high school football, you know?
Locking Rollins up. Football ability.
That's completely renewed. We've seen this from him in the past, back from the dead. But with bad intent in mind.
What does that have to do with What does Roman have in mind? More punishment for Seth Rollins. Gonna use all announce table. No! Rollins gonna turn the tables. Okay. Rollins with the
Shit!
announce table. And Rollins down. Roman Reigns powerbomb through our announce table.
On the inside of the ring here, a scene of utter devastation.
It looks like a car crash.
Enjoying themselves, but these competitors clearly not. And now, crucially, a count has started, and both men may be completely toasted.
And this only favors Roman. A count out would keep the title around the waist of Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins has to get Reigns back in the ring.
Or at least break the count. But even you know Roman Reigns doesn't want to end it like this. Roman Reigns wants a definitive victory over the ghost of his past. Seth Rollins might not get it. The official at 7. The officials at 7. Reigns and Rollins trying to come through. We're at a count of 8 now. Rollins is close. Reigns a million miles off. A count of 9. Rollins beats the count. Reigns beats the count. Seth Rollins. Cover for the title. And a kick out. A pedigree by Rollins almost won him the World Championship.
Believe in Roman. This is awesome.
An incredible main event. I mean, it's lunacy that these two are even moving at this point. But one man is moving better than the other, and that Rollins is in position. Freaking Rollins. Rollins is in position. Roman Reigns trying to make it back to his feet. Rollins was looking for.
Bam! Let's go. Kill switch. Wow!
Rollins got the shoulder on the carry. And that's just an instinctive kick out from one of the greatest in history. Seth Rollins, who has no clue where he's at right now, going in for the kill. Simply beaten to the punch by the OTC. Wait, are the emotions starting to run through Reigns' brain? What do I need to do to beat him? How can I beat him? I gotta be honest with you, at this point in the match, this deep in the match, it's not about emotion, it's about who has those championship instincts, who has the drive, who has the grit, who can fight through this. Faculties are simply not firing in the mind as they were, but there's the prize on the line. Two of the most important figures in the history of WWE are battling it out tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship. To be the man in this business. Will it be Reigns? Will it be Rollins? If you're a betting man, you're putting the house on Roman Reigns right now. Not quite sure I take that bet. Absolutely stunning from the OTC, dead and buried, and somehow digging his way back into this thing, going in for it into the turnbuckle of his own spear. He's rocked, he's rattled, and he's stunned by Seth freaking Rollins, but that is not enough when you're up against the OTC. Rollins pulled an ace out of the deck, but Roman Reigns was able to kick out. What's going through Seth's mind right now? What has Roman said this week? You'll never be A1. You'll always be in my shadow. You'll always be one level below me. And that eats at Seth Rollins. Seth wants to shove those words down the throat of Roman Reigns, and it might be about to do just that. Rollins lifting Roman up on his shoulders. It's an insane level of power this deep into a matchup when you've been bruised, battered, and bloody. Yeah, two of the most well-conditioned men in WWE today. We talked about it earlier in the show, those championship gears when the spotlight is the brightest. Do you have them? Yes or no? These two have both proved it time and time again. They certainly do. Massive crowd looking on as Rollins heads to the top rope, trying to control Roman Reigns here, trying to bring the world title home. Roman Reigns is a big, big opponent to try and lift him from that position. I don't think Seth has it in him right now. With a headbutt, driving Rollins to the mat. Uh-oh, Rollins up top, he hooks Roman. Rollins with a superplex. And he's going to roll through. Can he get Roman up? Look at this.
Guillotine.
Guillotine. Guillotine cover by Reigns. Guillotine by Reigns. Rollins is falling. Is Rollins going to tap?
That choke is locked in deep and struggling with a severe lack of power now. Is Seth freaking Rollins and he's made it cold.
Reigns has got it locked in. Rollins with nowhere to go. Now showing some signs of life.
It's frantic moments now for Seth freaking Rollins, and that is completely cinched in now.
Roman wrapping his legs like a constrictor around the waist of Rollins, looking to pass Rollins out.
I mean, you simply can't fight back from that position. You've got no... Oh, there we go.
Seth Rollins, still in this.
Seth needs to get to the ropes. It's his only hope.
Rollins said, not yet. Not yet. I got fight. I still got fight. Oh my God, talk about willpower. Talk about willpower. Seth Rollins trying to fight back to the vertical base.
Oh, this is completely insane. That is not a cruiserweight he's picking up there. That's one of the biggest on the roster.
And Rollins is able to slip his arm around the face of Roman. Roman!
Oh, good shit.
Landed on his feet from behind. Smash!
Yeah! Come on!
To retain! Seth,
Come fucking. It's your fault, you.
how the hell did Rollins come down?
That was a fucking 3. Y'all know. Everybody know what round need is for a 3.
That was over. The entire stadium.
Knew it was over. We knew it was over.
Right to the midsection of an exhausted Seth Rollins and just about kicking out, achieving this one alive. Seth, you absolute freak of nature.
That was 3.
Bigger and better than Rollins. But does he believe it? Rollins! Rollins! Crawling to the cover! Seth's gonna do it here!
Let's go!
An instant classic of SummerSlam!
But it was the goading by Roman Reigns, the taunting, the pie-facing.
And it almost cost him again.
Open that window for Seth to pull out this and almost steal it from Roman Reigns. And with it, the World Heavyweight Championship. And you've got to see the reaction in the arena. This is the Vikings, the Minnesota Vikings team, loving what they're seeing.
Continue. Lifting Roman up. Middle of the ring. Rollins with a buckle bomb to Reigns. And now, Whitmer stop. Caught by Roman. Reigns down.
He's like, oh shit.
Tasting your own medicine, Seth.
And a
Yeah!
doing it. He paid that referee. He definitely fucking did.
World Heavyweight Champion, but driven by something outside of this competition. And it's being the best.
Let me hear that. He ain't doing good for shit. I don't know what you're saying. See, now that's where you want to
years, these two men have been fighting over who's on top, on who's the best. And tonight, that's what it's about. That's what they want to prove. We're still waiting for the answer, Cole. What a damn match.
This has been the best match out of the whole fucking shit yesterday.
How are you
even yesterday, I'm sorry.
stirring at this point? How are you not completely laid out? It's like they both get re-energized.
Come down to my ass.
This is one of the damnedest matches that I've had an opportunity to call.
Industrial levels of durability from two men driven to be nothing but the guys stuck on top of this mountain alone.
This is one of those matches, Wade, you never want to see end. The official Sean Bennett is down and out.
It's not yours. Shut the fuck up, bitch. For real, fuck you.
The referee is down cold. Normal rules suddenly don't apply.
Rollins with a steel chair. The weapon that started this all 12 years ago.
A blast from the past.
I think because they all be scared. Because even the other one.
Much like the betrayal of 2014, Seth Rollins with a steel chair in hand. Roman Reigns oblivious. No, he's not. Rollins That just took way too long. Yeah. Sword has suddenly switched hands.
A hesitation by Rollins.
And what a moment of catharsis this could be for Roman Reigns. 12 years in the making.
Shedding the obsession. I'll move past this. We're going to end this man to man.
Just two heavyweights slugging it out in round 12 here, Cole.
Who is going to dig down deeper? Who's got a little bit more left?
Who is the better man?
And I think Seth landed a bit gingerly on his ankle.
Still moving pretty down. Reigns is flatlined here. Reigns is down.
From the top rope. Looking for a super stomp. Smash! There's still no referee. Another spear. set.
Fuck, I'm talking.
Except that was one of the greatest main events I've witnessed in SummerSlam.
Same.
I don't think we have ever seen two competitors expend as much energy, as much violence, as much of their souls in pursuit of victory as we did in tonight's main event. Roman Reigns had the option to go cheaply, to take a cheap path to victory. He said, no, I need to beat Seth the right way. I need to show the world that I am the better man.
There was no bloodline. It was straight up one-on-one.
Yeah, on big freaking main events, but like
and Roman Reigns retains the championship.
He wasn't, like he didn't only come in the main event. Like he either came in and fucked up shit. But Roman
Said a lot of
got
title
him in big
defenses from
turns.
Roman Reigns. No more
Seth got him.
arguments about this. That was the pedigree out of nowhere. Seth Rollins going for this super stomp from the very top. And this was Roman Reigns probably a spear out of nowhere. After all these two had gone through, and here was spear number 2, driven into the
He was with the
sternum.
mind games.
It was almost poetic that Roman Reigns would end this.
But nah, they did his moves and shit like that. They did his moves to bring it to
Three
bring it back.
spears. Remember the Shield.
And to pay homage to him.
Of 3.
Let's go, yeah.
Jefferson,
Yeah, you knew it, boy. You knew it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns has now tied up all loose ends.
Everybody knows, once you're champion, what can citizen?
And that's you.
He finally got rid of all the skeletons in his closet.
All of them is gone. They did.
Roman Reigns exercised the visionary. And for tonight, Roman Reigns proves he was just one step better.
He won't even look Roman in the eye. That means he's done with you.
Done.
But they said their
final
brother was do this one last time.
Yeah,
the book
that's what
has
they
closed.
It's done. No more Shield.
Roman Reigns
They won't mention
is still
that no more.
the world heavyweight champion.
Let's go to the Superboy. Roman Reigns is still the new World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, he's probably about to take it. He's probably about to take it. Probably haven't seen one of those masks. Because that's what they used to wear when they were the field. They used to wear those masks on their face. That was so fucking good. Today was bomb. Yesterday,
Hot one out there. Clinically
10 out of 10.
hydration and 8 vitamins and nutrients. Liquid IV is the hero I need today.
last year, I was
Ready to
talking
pay.
about last year both days.
And ready for a brand new day.
Liquid IV and Spider-Man, brand new day.
Yes.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back.
Break away to what's possible with Tremfya.
The only IL-23 blocker for Crohn's and UC to offer self-administration from the start.
Tremfya can help with symptom relief as early as 4 weeks, remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and 2 years.
Some have visible repair of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Tremfya.
Backed by over 15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
No, I'm not going. Yes. Just say yes. Ah. Why not? Sleep. When you're my age.
That's so rare.
It's more like it. Legendary moment starting the light. It's Miller time.
This is the Burger King Original Chicken Sandwich. Yeah, the long one. Try the classic. With the crunchy, creamy, loaded jalapeno. Or the smoky, bacony club. This lineup is loaded with flavor for days.
At Olive Garden, we're all about more craveable classics and more made-from-scratch sauces. Which begs the question, what could possibly be next?
How about delivery?
Oh, awesome. My guy won, like I said, he
delivers, and for
don't
a limited
let,
time,
he never
delivery free
disappoints.
only at
Tribal chiefs
olivegarden.com.
don't disappoint. The only tribal chiefs don't disappoint. What? Kevin Owens is champion. Oh no, he's number one contender for Cody's for CM Punk's title.
So, what should we read next? Choices. Aren't they great? It's why I'm glad Plan B made over-the-counter emergency contraception legal more than 20 years ago. Because now, I have a backup plan and a choice. That's freedom to be.
Plan B is the #1 OBGYN recommended emergency contraceptive. It is not an abortion pill.
It is not an abortion pill. Get it right.
We are not wasting any time here on the post show. Roman Reigns just retained. Jackie Redmond is
Roman
ringside.
Reigns, you said that you needed this win over Seth Rollins. You got it. What did this match, this moment against this guy, what does it represent for you?
Well, this is a complete, full circle. This is where we close the loop. For it to happen here in Minnesota, this is where my football career ended, and to be able to have this moment here, I've been saying it all day, God is a way better storyteller than all of us. This is a special moment for me.
The moment with the chair, man, it felt like the turning point of this match. Can you tell us what was going through your mind in that moment?
Thank you.
Do what I tell my sons, do what I tell my daughter. Learn from your mistakes. It's time that we all grow up emotionally. You gotta mature, you gotta learn from your mistakes, you gotta take these losses and make them lessons. And that's what I did tonight.
It felt like you chose strategy over emotion in that moment. My final question for you, before that final spear, you said something to Seth. What was it?
It's always been me and you. Since FCW, since the Red Rooster was bitching at us. It's always been me and Seth. It's always been the two of us. Even in the Shield, we already knew what it was. We knew Ambrose was a wild hair, but we knew we was the guys that was going to change this place. We're the pioneers of this place. When people left, when people were scared, when they ran off, we held the fort down.
Well, despite all the history, it feels like both of your legacies, they are tied together forever. Congratulations on the win, and thank you for the time.
He's giving him his flowers.
That is superb reporting by Jackie Redmond immediately with Roman Reigns as we are here on the SummerSlam post show presented by Crypto.com. Joe Tessitore alongside the former WWE champion Big E, Corey Graves, and Peter Rosenberg. Roman Reigns telling Jackie that he said to Seth Rollins, it's always been you and I. We always knew. We held this place down. And it seems like, as Michael Cole said,
he actually
they
got to go to
closed
the
the
next
book
city.
on
Yeah,
so
he's
much
going to
history
his
spanning
room.
all the way back to the run at the Shield. Biggie, your first reaction to what we saw?
I didn't expect to get so many Terry Taylor references here tonight. But man, that interview with Roman was so eye-opening to me. That's the most contemplative, the most introspective, humble indeed. This version of Roman, now that he has put the betrayal, the Shield chair behind him, I don't know who can touch him. I've got to agree with you. Hey, kudos to both superstars. That was a main event any night of the year. What a way to close out SummerSlam. A phenomenal main event matchup on SummerSlam Sunday. With that said, that had to be one of the most cathartic experiences of Roman Reigns' career. Roman finally answered all of the questions. Roman can finally put the Shield behind him for good, once and for all. What's next for Seth Rollins? We'll find out soon enough. There's no need to hang your head in shame. The better man won tonight. That's what this is ultimately all about. Who is the guy?
Yeah, Roman Reigns proved what we know he is, and to me, as a fan of professional wrestlers who's loved it our entire lives, this is what you live for. The two best in the world, put him on an absolute, we say this is a true masterpiece. That was art, hanging in the Louvre. You watch it again tonight and tomorrow, and you guys just hit on it. I've never heard that tone from Roman. It was a new layer to Roman Reigns we've never seen until tonight.
Ahab finally caught the white whale.
That's exactly right.
Hey, I just want to remind everybody we're going to continue on with everything that happened here at SummerSlam Night number 2 with the post show, including live guests making their way here to our set on the downtown East Plaza. Kevin Owens will be here live. That's one of the big headlines of the year now. Also, Chelsea Green, the new interim champion, will be here. Danhausen will come and visit us on the set. And you know these fans are going to love this. The new Intercontinental Champion, Minnesota's very own Chad Gable, will be here on the SummerSlam post show. But let's get right to it with our main event highlights. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, back and forth they went. Constant counters from pedigrees to stomps to power bombs, guillotine chokes, buckle bombs, and beyond.
You know, Roman earlier referenced these two being wrestling soulmates. It really showed in this match. Counter after counter. I love they both dipped into each other's bags as well, pulling out the stomp for Roman, pulling out the spear from Seth. This match truly tested both men to the very highest degree.
And Ambrose is back. They went into every single thing humanly possible from the history, and this is the moment when you really started to feel the emotion on another level. So cool to see that from both guys.
So Roman Reigns retains in an instant classic, defeating Seth Rollins. It took 3 spears at the end after Seth went up top, missed the super stomp. I thought it was very interesting what you said, Corey, in the midst of opening up this show, of picking out one word and attribute.
and you said humility, you said humble. This is a very different reign for Roman Reigns now as heavyweight champion compared to the record-breaking undisputed champion reign when he relied on the bloodline and when humility was nowhere to be found.
And that's it. Roman now understands he finds himself in a familiar position as the top guy, standing on the top of the mountain and dominating like only Roman Reigns has done. What he did tonight was answer a ton of questions. He silenced all of the doubters. Roman Reigns definitively slayed his arch nemesis. They may be wrestling soulmates. This may not be the last time we see the two of these guys in the ring on opposing sides. But at the end of the day, tonight belonged to Roman Reigns.
We're going to have much more on the result of this main event with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, but we want to get to it right away. The shocking moment of how this evening started for SummerSlam Night 2.
Sorry to interrupt, but as you may have heard, I have been reinstated as SmackDown GM. I've made the executive decision to add a participant to this matchup. Gentlemen, just one more thing. I didn't say I was only adding one more participant to this match. See, I made a second executive decision, and that was to make this a fatal four-way match for the #1 contendership.
Moment. Look at Sammy's face. KO was back.
Joe, you and I were amidst the WWE Universe. I thought the roof was going to come off of the US Bank Stadium, and what would follow was incredible in its own right. I understand if Sami Zayn is frustrated. I understand if Finn Balor has a legitimate gripe to not being able to prepare for not one, but two new opponents. But at the end of the day, Kevin Owens, after 17 months away after career-threatening neck surgery, KO is back right where he belongs, right back in the hunt as the brand new #1 contender.
As this massive crowd comes outside US Bank Stadium, you will hear a roar because welcome to the post show, Kevin Owens. Take a seat. I want to, hey, forget analyzing what we do here.
Not to get condensation on this table.
Forget analyzing what we do here for a moment. Forget the storylines we cover every single week, the results, what we just saw. Just man to man from all of us and from all the crew that's traveled with you for years and been a part of it. We all know what you've been through. We all know the fight. The greatest men in life are the men who have overcome the greatest adversity. And the adversity that you've overcome for nearly a year and a half. This was an incredible, special moment for all of us, from our heart, just to have you back. We are thrilled.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate that a lot. And yeah, it was a rough road, honestly. It really was. But none of that matters now because now I'm here. You know?
You are. So let's get to it. Let's get to now you're here. KO is returned. Big E.
Kev, you and I had some conversations when you were out. I thought there was a good chance we would never see this again. Was there ever a moment where you resigned and you made peace with potentially this all being over for you?
I mean, there was a moment where I thought it wasn't going to happen, and I definitely did not make peace with it because I was not ready. And you know getting this taken away from you when you're not ready is hard. But I had such a great group around me to support me through it. You know, my wife, my kids, my parents that got me through all this, my friends, the WWE medical staff, even you. I would talk to you a lot. But I was never okay with it. But thankfully, and honestly, up to a month ago, I was like, this may be it. We kept doing scans. It kept not showing exactly what we were hoping for as far as the healing process from the surgery. And then I was like, well, I don't know, maybe it's just not gonna happen. And then a few weeks ago, we did a scan, and they're like, we finally saw what we needed to see. You can get back in the ring, and then from there, here I am. Yeah.
Here you are. It sounds like the fans missed you greatly when your music hit. And that stadium erupted. Joe and I were standing in the middle of the fans on the little stage. It was one of the loudest reactions I've ever been present for. You're a very emotional guy. We all know what this business means to you, what this company means to you, what pro wrestling means to Kevin Owens. What was going through your mind when you finally stepped out of the curtain?
Funny enough, it's hard when you're in that moment to even hear the reaction because the music's playing, you're emotional, and the way the sound travels in stadiums is different than arenas. And in that moment, I could see people seem to be very happy. But I remember thinking, this is what Stone Cold meant at WrestleMania 38 when we spoke about the match we had several weeks later, when he was telling me, I couldn't hear the crowd. I didn't know if the crowd was happy to see me. Which in my head, I'm like, you're a psychopath. But now I get it, I'm like, oh, okay, I see what he meant. But once I got in the ring, that's kind of where the noise hits you and everything. And yeah, it was incredible. And not just that, getting in the ring and seeing the faces I saw, even though we're in the same match, facing each other. Gunther, don't know the guy particularly well, but I respect him as a professional wrestler so much, probably the best wrestler in the world. Finn Balor, he and I, away from these cameras, he's like a brother to me. And I don't have to mention my relationship with Sammy and the ups and downs we've been through, but the last 25 years of our careers have been linked to each other, so I don't know, I couldn't have asked for a better scenario company.
And it'll be dope if he becomes champion.
You mentioned your family, and we know how important your family is to you. How do they feel? And how is your general nerves about doing this art again, which obviously has the risks attached to it? It seemed like you were proving a point. Swantons, you were getting right after it. How have you talked to your wife? How does everyone feel?
Yeah, everybody's super happy. Everybody was there, you know, to support me, and it was incredible to have them here. And you know, my parents were at home, and I called them as well when I was done, just to make sure everybody knew that I was relatively okay as you can be after such a demanding match. But yeah, I did want to make a point. Like, I'm not back to half-ass this stuff. And I've been told by everyone, the WWE medical staff, my family, everybody, even my surgeon, please be careful. And I told all of them, okay, I'll be careful. I'm never being careful. I am giving everything I have, always. If that means I'm done in 2 years, it means I'm done in 2 years. But we're gonna have a blast for 2 years. Hopefully it's longer than that. But you're never getting less than everything I have. I promise you that.
Kevin, incredible, just incredible. We thank you so much for joining us. And oh, by the way, after all this, you're now the #1 contender to the Undisputed Championship.
Yeah. You know, I think there's going to be a lot to talk about that fact soon. But before I go, I just want to say this. I'm so thankful for so many people. I just said it, my family, my parents, Big E, my friends, everyone. I need to say these people's names. Tara and Sean, the physical trainers at the Performance Center that helped me get back on my feet. Adam Cantor and his assistant Gina, the surgeon that performed the surgery on me. Without them, I would not be here. I owe them so much. And things were tough, and when things weren't looking great, I would look around me at what could help me get through the tough times. And there's somebody called Tanea Brooks, who's known to wrestling fans as Rebel. She has not wrestled here, but some things are bigger than wrestling. She's currently battling ALS, and the way she's doing it is so incredible.
He was a face.
And I
before
looked
he
at
got
her and what she was going
injured.
through and the
He
way
got
she
injured
powered through it,
between-
and it was
in the
truly
match between
inspirational.
him and,
So I want to thank everyone I just mentioned because everybody helped me so much.
Cody
Thank you.
folded him into the ladder. And it,
One of the greats of the business, and he's back. And now the #1 contender, KO, Kevin Owens. Thank you, Kevin.
but I wonder, this is crazy because you remember last time he was here, Randy was face. Randy heel now. Randy, see that nigga, he dropping him. He's vicious this Friday night around.
That is how the night started. And then we advanced to the United States Championship. Trick Williams been dealing with the recent attacks of Baron Corbin, who also returned.
Look, Baron Corbin pulled out every trick he needed. We saw him in the face of Yachty, shoving Yachty to the side. But Baron Corbin was willing to do what it took to win this match. And unfortunately, sometimes when someone isn't as seasoned, we know Trick is incredible. We love Trick, but he isn't used to these tactics. Baron Corbin was ready to win the United States.
I tried to tell y'all. There he is. There he is. Man, I'm tired of being right. Corey, I told you so, Graves. Baron Corbin was willing to go the extra mile. He was willing to dispose of Lil Yachty. And we've got ourselves a brand new United States champion. Kathy Kelly caught up with Baron Corbin.
I am here with the new United States champion, Baron Corbin. What a way to make a return to WWE, facing Trick Williams, winning that championship, putting Lil Yachty through a table. How you feeling?
I feel good. Look, I told everybody I was on a mission when I got here. I told everybody that steps in my way, they're going to get run over. People are going to get hurt. There's going to be collateral damage. I'm not here for friends. I'm not here for any bit of history of what I did prior to this. It's walking in the door and making my statement, and that's what I did. 3 weeks, I'm in SummerSlam, facing Trick Williams, one-on-one for the U.S. title. I told him I was taking it home. I told him there was nothing he could do, and I did it. Very simple.
Like you said, you're looking forward. There are many iterations of Baron Corbin, but it looks like you're working on your strikes. You looked good out there in that match. I have to ask you about the championship. This is a custom title. How quickly do you plan on changing that out?
I mean, the best part about this title is Trick just had this done for himself. I think it's pretty new, like 2 weeks old, and I'm going to rip every ounce of fur off of this and get it back to its pristine original state where it gets the respect it deserves. It's on the shoulder of a true superstar, a violent superstar, a guy that hurts people, and I don't see anybody taking this off my hands in the near future.
I did hear it cost a little bit of money to make the championship look like...
Not my problem.
Thank you so much, and congratulations again.
Thank you, Kathy, as we continue here on the SummerSlam post show presented by Crypto.com. What'd you make of Baron tonight?
Look, Baron Corbin, this is what he needed. If he was coming back to WWE, my question is he going to be someone who is a bit of a gatekeeper? Is he just going to be there to make others look good? And it's clear that is not the case. He is going to win titles, win championships.
Have a nice night. And real quick, you called it. You absolutely did. But there's one thing I said. If he hits end of days, it's a problem for Trick Williams. You questioned whether Baron Corbin could get him up for end of days. We got our answer.